up here behind us?
Got one. I'm on my way up.
Oh, shit.
Got cheese flavor in the teeth. I can't put it in my mouth. That sounds so wrong. Sorry, I'm done. Okay, we're done. Okay. I had the wrong mic selected for a hot second there. We're good. We're good to go now. Okay, everything's fine. Everything is fine. It's been a day. Okay. I'm really sorry. You can't even hear the music, but I'll turn it up. There we go. Anyway, it's been a good day for me, y'all. It's been we had a busy day at work, and then we're back into it now with this thing. We've got some things going on. I know that we were supposed to get started an hour ago. I'm sorry. Okay, so basically what happened is, like, you know, some shit came up just right at the wrong time, and wife needed to make a run over to the store. And who am I to tell my wife no? No. So that's what basically just happened. So y'all had to pay the price for that a little bit. It's fine. So what we're gonna do is tonight, the plan is that we're gonna talk about our Assassin's Creed 2 stuff. We're gonna do our little community review for Assassin's Creed 2. We're going to get that stuff knocked out. I did mine this morning, so I got all that stuff ready to go. And then we'll probably have some conversation. I want to talk about Discord and like what we've been doing with Discord. Always late. You're right. You're right, Haven of Horror over on YouTube. Appreciate you. But yeah, I want to talk about Discord for a little bit and kind of some practices that I've seen over the last year now in Discord, and kind of also kind of reaching out to the people that are in there that are active and kind of giving the things there. So talking about some things that we're doing and kind of just pushing that thing. I am also going to probably push a little bit. I want to show off the shirt that we have set up and made. Hopefully that'll be cool. And then after we get done doing all that stuff, it probably won't take but an hour. Then I want to jump into, we're going to play a game tonight. It's not going to be Assassin's Creed, but I want to play a game tonight called Breathedge, which is basically, he's going to ban us all. I'm not going to ban everybody. No. Not even a little bit. But I'm going to get into, I'm going to play a game called Breathedge tonight, which I think you guys will really like. It's like Subnautica in space, but there's a lot of like quirkiness to it, which I thought was fucking awesome. I played a little bit of it. We'll probably just start fresh so you guys can see everything. That's my dog. She's like really upset right now. Hold on a second. Let me see. Zoe. Here, girl. She's super upset right now. Hold on. Come on. Get in here. Come lay down. Hey, easy. Shit. That was her tail against my computer. The fuck, chat. Anyway, she was in a bad mood. Look at her. She was feeling a little unloved. What are you doing under there? You're a little bit big for underneath the desk there, pup. Okay? She needed some loving, though. So yeah, we're going to talk about some Discord. We're going to talk about Assassin's Creed, and then we're going to talk about, or then we're going to play some of that game called Breathedge for the last couple of hours or so. And I want to kind of hang out with y'all. You know what I mean? I want y'all to see that game and tell me what you think about it. What are you doing? You can't get under there. You can't get under there. See, you're hitting your head on the desk, doughhead. Okay? You can't. Look at her. There you go, y'all. There you go. Can y'all see her? Huh? This pupper is huge, okay? She's a big girl. She thinks that she's not. Look at her. She thinks she's a lap dog, but she's definitely not a lap dog. Here, go on. Go lay down. Go on. There we go. I got her out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So yeah, okay, so Discord. We kind of talked about this a little bit whenever we were in Juicebox's stream, right? Before I get into that though, Haven of Horror, welcome in. Anybody else that's kind of lurking around, hanging out, appreciate you coming by. Sorry I'm an hour late. I know, okay? But we got going. Oh, puppy's laying right there. Yeah, she's good. So look at her. Now she's wanting some love. I guess somebody was upstairs that she wanted to talk to and nobody let her up there, but yeah, so Discord. We talked about it a little bit on Juicebox's stream, and I kind of want to touch base on it here. And I've got a couple ideas that I'm going to do with this thing, I think. Go. Shit, dog. Okay. She didn't even move. That's how absurd that was. Anyway. So, yeah, so Discord. There's a couple of things nobody in this channel does that I'm none of y'all that are in here do it. None of y'all have a problem with your Discords in per se, but this is just like me sharing the things that I've learned over the last year. And the number one of those things is like protect your @ everyone, right? Protect your @ everyone. If you can not at anyone, like if you can use that, just use it occasionally. I know some people do it daily. Some people do it weekly. I think I do mine twice a week. Like I save it just for Twitch streams. I don't even really use it for the drawings and stuff, the giveaways, which I've thought about doing that, but I'm like, oh man, I really don't want to like, overburden people. So it's one of those things where like giveaways, like right now we have 2 giveaways up and a couple of them have some people on them, but like, would you stop? Would you quit? At everyone, it didn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. It won't work in my thing either. That's the next thing too, right? So I want to show a couple of things. I want to show a couple of settings that I highly recommend doing if you have a Discord server. I'm not saying that mine's good at all. It's only good because if I've had people talking in there, and right now this is kind of where I was headed with it. Haven of Horror subject. Zidanius, Redemption, all y'all that are in there talking, even Tordak chimes in on occasion, Doxylamine. Would you chill? All y'all hanging out in there and talking, I appreciate it so much. It actually makes it, an active Discord, and like having those active Discords are fucking super cool. Yeah, repping the old Ditko Thor tonight. That's right. Thor is fucking dope, dude. Especially this one. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, Zidanius, subject, Redemption, all y'all that are in the Discord, chatting it up, talking about whatever the hell you want to talk about. I appreciate you because the thing is that when new people come in, like right now we have movies and TV, like that shit's kind of popping off. Like we're always chatting in there, right? I think that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier stuff is kind of good. We don't really have a long conversation in there, but it's a good place to chat about it. The photo mode stuff is doing really well. I appreciate both Zidanius and Subject. I thank you guys very, very much for coming in there and just basically having conversations. You know what I mean? It really makes it an active Discord, and active Discords are what people like to see when they join a Discord. Like they want to join a community, and when that community is just kind of sitting there being quiet, it makes it less fun for people to join in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do want to show a couple of things. If you have a Discord, Thor's all right. We're talking comics, and Armada's like, the thing is like that's from Subject over on YouTube. Where the thing is we're talking, y'all are talking comics in there, but it's like I have comics. You know what I mean? Like there's a stack like right there. Literally, that's a stack of comics right there, and I haven't read them. Like I have a handful that I haven't read, and like I have a bunch that I want to read, but I just haven't gotten around to it. You know what I mean? And y'all sitting there talking about, it's like, man, I really need to fucking pick up those comics. I really need to start reading more comics. Like in general, like it's like you guys are having such a blast talking about it that it just makes me want to get back into it. You know what I mean? Fuck, the last comics I actually read was like The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead. I read almost every volume up to when they finally got to the people that wore the skins of the dudes, like in the herds or whatever. That's where I stopped. That's where I stopped. So, let's see what happened. What happened? Yes. Okay. So Discord. Yeah, I want to show a couple of these things, right? So this is my Discord. Obviously, y'all recognize this shit. We've got a whole lot of shit coming up here. You know what I mean? We do like which is basically where everything's at. But Robert Kirkman is the genius indeed. But what I want to show is two things. One, in your server settings, right? So in your server settings on this thing, this default notification settings, if you have a Discord, have it the very first thing you do when you create the whispers. Thank you, Haven. The very first thing you should do when you create a Discord is go to this default notification setting and set only at mentions. Okay, only at mentions will make it so that there's not an alert or a notification every single message in your server for the people that are on there, right? And I'm telling you, alert fatigue is a real thing. And if people are getting ding, 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 like they're gonna mute it. The only one that I have unmuted is my own. It's the only right now it's muted because I mute it whenever I go on stream because that way you guys aren't hearing the do. But the only thing that I have in here is this one. The rest of these are they're mostly muted. You know what I mean? Like this one right here, I don't have notifications turned on. This one over here, I don't have notification. Even Night Fox kilos, like I don't have notification settings on kilos. I have suppress everyone all here, only at mentions. Like, but the thing is I had to go in here and I had to change these settings on my own because they were so noisy, right? And I'm trying to encourage everyone, like, don't let people mute your shit. Like, make it to where it's not noisy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Plus one on the Discord setup, Deb. So for sure, yeah. The second thing is that you can get a shit ton from Me6, the bot, right? So the Me6 bot has a whole bunch of stuff. I have a couple of servers on here since I'm a mod in a couple of servers in a server as well as my own. But when you're on these dashboards, like you can get, this is how we get our reaction rolls. This is where those things come from. You know what I mean? And all of the different plugins you can get on there. We could add timers, but I don't have these, right? Like I don't want something posted every now and then. I don't care about statistics. I have the levels thing turned off. Like, does anybody really give a fuck about the levels? Like, let's be realistic. Nobody really gives a fuck about the levels, right? So just in general, like getting that stuff set up. I paid for this one, so I have a premium thing. But the biggest thing, man, is mute. Don't let your shit get muted. That was really the biggest thing I wanted to talk about. Don't let your shit get muted. Turn off default notifications so that it's just at mentions. That way the people that are in your thing, they're gonna be like, you know what, like this one's not, I may not communicate in there very often, but it's not noisy, right? There's notifications everywhere. I wake up, I have like fucking 25 emails from just random shit, and it's like, okay, come on, dude. So make sure if you have a Discord community, don't let people mute your shit. Protect at everyone. That's the next thing I was going to say, actually, is in at everyone in your server settings. Create a role, and then if you click on the everyone down here, there's actually at the bottom, if you scroll down, you can find mention at everyone here in roles. You can just uncheck this so that nobody can do it. And then each one of your roles, you can choose the roles that can, right? Like I have my moderators can do it. My VIPs used to be able to, but it was abused one time, so I took it off. So really it's just moderators. My admin cannot do it. The administrators can't do it. It's moderators and it's me, right? And that's the only people that can at everyone. So, oh, you guys could even see that, can you? Here, I'll try that. I'll do that again. Server settings, roles, scroll down to at everyone, and then if you look for at everyone here, it's mine's unchecked on the at everyone here. This is the role for everybody. Uncheck that shit, that way nobody can use it. And then for your moderators, turn it on for your moderators because they need to be able to do it. And then for yourself as well if you have one. My administrator is Makama. Makama's kind of like a dude that kind of helped me initially. You know, he's really knowledgeable when it comes to Discord servers, so I kind of wanted to give him the ability, you know, hey, help me out with this if I need it, like whatever. Like he's set up there. He's kind of a distinguished member as well as, you know, moderators and VIPs. So Haven of Horror on YouTube says, I'm in one Discord that pings everyone on like 5 different channels, and I'm like, oh God, make it stop. Yeah, fastest way to get somebody to fucking leave your Discord or mute your Discord, right? Don't fucking fall for it, y'all. Don't fall for it. All right. So with that said, let's move into Assassin's Creed reviews, right? We're going to do these over on, if you want to participate in these for real, we're going to be doing these over on Twitch. We will have actual, what do you call them? Polls. We'll be doing polls on Twitch so that we can actually identify like what people think. We're going to kind of discuss it a little bit. I'm going to talk about what I think for each one of these things. And then, yeah, once we finish the community review, we will probably jump into Breathedge, I think. Zadanis, you said you're watching Dr. Sleep right now, right? What do you think about it so far, dude? I saw your message on there. You said it was pretty fucking cool. I really like that movie. Have you done the baseball? Oh, shit. Have you done the baseball kid yet? Have you seen that scene yet? The baseball kid fucking... like, sweet Jesus, okay? Sweet Jesus. All right, I'm sorry. I'm like about to ruin this thing. But sorry. No spoilers. It's let me know when you've seen it. Fuck Twitch and their ads. Hey, what up, Subject? Appreciate you coming over to Twitch too, my dude. I appreciate you showing me some support over on YouTube though. Like that really means a lot. You know what I mean? I'm working on building that thing. It's not really growing. Obviously, I'm not posting any content there right now, but I've got a couple of things. One thing that I'm going to be posting over there is I want to do shorts. Shorts. Yeah, like, you know, the ones you jog in and shit. I want to do shorts, man. I want to do shorts. So, anyway. I really didn't expect Danny Torrance to be an addict. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Man, there wasn't a whole lot that really happened this week. I mean, my son went and finally, he had surgery today. I think I told y'all about him punching the door. If you missed that conversation, Saturday night he punched the door and broke his hand, and we kind of gave him shit for it. Today he was fine. He went in and got surgery to get he had to get a pin in there to hold his to keep his bone in the right spot. So that was kind of a thing, you know what I mean? But it was there. So all right. Assassin's Creed. So for me, we're going to talk about, again, if you don't remember, we're going to talk about the story. We're going to rate the story from 1 to 5. We're going to talk about the gameplay. We're going to rate the gameplay 1 to 5. Combat 1 to 5. And depth 1 to 5. Now, if you don't remember, and then we'll do an overall score. Now, if you don't remember, story is just that, right? You're just talking about the story. You're talking about what unfolded. We played all of the story on stream, so I think you guys got a pretty good idea. If you've been here for every stream, you have a pretty good idea about what happened in the story and where the game's headed, right? And then second of all, we have gameplay, right? And gameplay, fuck, my knee has been bothering me for like 3 days, dude, since Monday. The second thing is gameplay. And gameplay is more, it's like sans combat. How does movement go around? How does horse riding go? Like general gameplay mechanics. Like how does it feel? Right? Is it good? Does it feel good? Like where's it at? And then we're going to talk about combat because combat's a very distinctive thing in these games. So you're going to kind of have to rate where you think the combat was at from a viewer perspective. Like, did it look boring? And think of it again, specifically when you do this, like, I'm gonna review this from community perspective, from a viewer's perspective. I'm doing the review on a player's perspective, so we can kind of get a same thing there, right? And then lastly, we'll talk about depth. And depth is like all the little shit you can do to like build up more. And I feel like with Assassin's Creed 1, we really fucked depth up, because with depth in Assassin's Creed 1, we didn't really do anything. We didn't really do any of the extra shit. So there just wasn't a lot of depth that was presented. You know what I mean? Fuck, it's getting hot in here already. Hold up. There we go. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I don't think so. Okay, yeah, you can. Maybe whenever I'm talking, maybe you can hear it. But so are Assassin's Creed reviews based on when they came out or based on after Valhalla? If I can't really tell you that. I would suggest reviewing it by itself and the games that came before. Clearly, they're going to be like they're going to get better or more evolved as the games come out, right? And I feel like reviewing Assassin's Creed 2 to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, they're like two totally different things. What up, Redemption? Well. Okay. That reminds me though. Almost forgot. You came in just in time. Oh fuck, I'm still super bloated up here. Oh shit. I almost forgot. We forgot to bring up the stream captain thing so we can do our stream raiders today. So I'm gonna get that launched. But yeah, try to review these games. Try to do the reviews as like their current state, like as they are by themselves. What you thought of the game, right? Because you could say like, oh yeah, you know, this game was so much fucking worse. Like the graphics were terrible compared to Valhalla. Well, of course they were. There were, 12 years, 10 years between, 11 years difference. So of course there's going to be a big change there. So try to review the games from when they came out. All right, let's kick this thing off, and then kick the campaign off, and then we'll get going. I'm just going to start out fresh, super fresh. Let's see. This is going to be a little hard one. I'm thinking we go here. Yeah, we'll just do this one. Living the dream, homie. All right, there y'all go. 30 minutes. Give them up. Let me put my piece down right quick. We forgot. I'm gonna go with the Rogue again. There you go. I shit on AC1 so hard because the port was garbage. It was, dude. And you know what? Honestly, in my video that I'm working on, I said that same thing. I said like, this was with this port, and this port was not very good. That's basically exactly what I said. Looking forward to some time off soon so I can grind the fuck out of Outriders. I haven't played Outriders for a couple of days now. I'm really looking forward to playing Breathedge tonight. So like maybe I can get into some Outriders tomorrow or Friday. All right, let's jump into this. So for the story, I said a couple of things. I'm going to read through my notes and then kind of just go through that, and then I'll tell you all what I think for the story. And while I'm doing this, because it won't take me that long, we'll do a poll. Maybe. There we go. And this poll is going to be you leveled a Devastator to level 15 already. Fuck. Okay, you already almost caught up to me. Let's see. Story review. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are not going to allow additional votes, but we will do a 10-minute thing. We have to talk about this for 10 minutes. So there's your story review. So don't feel free to answer. It's up there. The poll is ready to go whenever you are. However, while it's going up for 10 minutes, I'm going to talk about it. So for me, the story took about 25 hours of gameplay. I got the Platinum Trophy. I did. So I got a lot more than 25 hours out of the game, but 25 hours roughly is the story alone. That's how long it took me to finish the story from start to finish. And I based that off of the streams that I had, right? So I had about 8 episodes of the game on stream, and assuming about 4 hours, like each one ended up being about 25 hours, right? Roughly, somewhere in there. For this one, compared to Assassin's Creed 1, the story for this game was so much more fleshed out, dude. 100% of the time, way more fleshed out. Desmond, he was less of a center point, but his segments were more meaningful, right? So Is poll for AC2? It is for AC2. Yep. You're doing an Assassin's Creed 2 story review. So if you have it in there, this is only for the story. 1 to 5 on the story. What'd you think about it? But for me, Desmond, he had a couple of scenes, but it was very specific, right? So like we first got into it, we were escaping. We like showed up with the we showed up at the warehouse with I don't remember what her name was, to get into the new Animus 2.0, as Rebecca called it. So we're gonna get into the Animus 2.0, and like that's kind of where it ended, right? Like, hey, here's Desmond, here's where he's at, here's what's going on. He comes out of the Animus, we walk around, we do a little bit, and then he gets back in. But he only does that like 2 or 3 times total. So you see the beginning, somewhere in the middle, and then you see the end. And that's kind of Desmond's story. It's like, how does Desmond come out of this at the end, right? And I feel like that was so much more meaningful for each one of those little segments, because in Assassin's Creed 1, everything that he did, all of his stuff that he, like all of his segments were very like, get out, walk around, go lay down. They weren't meaningful. They didn't mean shit. All you did was you were like, oh yay, I'm a prisoner. Like, cool, like what do I do here? You know what I mean? Like I don't have any purpose for doing this thing other than they're trying to show me some modern day like bullshit. And I felt like with Assassin's Creed 2, like you were only playing as Desmond when it was important to play as Desmond, which I kind of liked. Another thing about this is like they kind of introduced you to the first civilization, which I'm gonna get down to in here in just a second. But like coming into Ezio's, it was a good demo. It was a good demo. It was a good get start, right? Like it was like, hey, this is what we're thinking. This is the playtest. What do you think, right? Ezio's story compared to Altair's is something you can get invested in. You can't really get invested in. I wasn't able to get invested in Altair's story. AC2 is the first steps into a larger. Exactly. Yeah. They really expand on that. I get into that actually in just a second with my notes. But Ezio, he was a hoodlum, right? He learned of his father's like secret dealings of being an assassin, albeit a little bit too late. He lost his. There are major spoilers here on Assassin's Creed 2 if you don't know the story. Just FYI. I mean, we are reviewing the game. He loses his father. He loses both of his brothers in one single blow. Like all 3 of them are hung at exactly the same time. AC2 and Brotherhood are peak Assassin's Creed. The series has never surpassed. We'll see. I'll be the judge of that. He has to escape. He gets his mom, he gets his sister, and they escape. A wild bear appeared on a wild beard. It's kind of nasty. Yeah, what's up, Juju? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. It's been a hot minute. How you been? But yeah, he has to escape with his mom, and then his sister, and they go to his family's like palace or place or whatever, like the Monteregioni. All that jazz is where they were kind of sitting at for the whole time. When he gets there, he's like, you know what? Like, fuck these people. And he starts seeking revenge for his fathers and his brother. Like, for his father and his brothers. Like, I would too, right? I'm sad they never brought that assigned clan to take out Target X mechanism. That would be pretty fucking cool, yeah. I wish they would have done that thing too. For sure. Yeah, so revenge leads him down this, like, path of where he's, like, where he's learning about all of the wrong... So he goes to, like, revenge. That's his goal. And while he's on the path for vengeance, he realizes, like, okay... my dad was in this shit, my uncle's in this shit, like, and these people are really doing some weird shit. Like, they're trying to, like, take over the world. They're trying to ruin lives. And I have an opportunity, me being Ezio, I have an opportunity to, like, take a step back and, like, actually fight these people, right? Like, I can make a difference. And he's a young guy, so miss when the games were about assassins. Okay, subject. Okay. Yo, do me a favor. Give me something you didn't see on Reddit. Okay? All right. Anyway, I'm just kidding. But seriously. Anyway, so he becomes devoted to his family's mission. What's a Reddit? Yeah, okay. He becomes devoted to his family's mission, and he joins the assassins, right? And like, he's like, okay, I'm going to do this. I have the capabilities to start doing this thing. I'm going to go do this thing. And that's finally what ends up happening. Wait, this is an Assassin's game you're talking about? Sounds like a teen soap opera. I mean, it kind of is. You know what I mean? This is Assassin's Creed 2. We just wrapped it up, and we're doing our review for it now. So this is a community review. We've got still a few minutes, like, right... Where am I at? I think it'd be... Let's see if you're here. I think it'd be over here, right? No, over here. Over here. This thing right here, right? The poll. Hit that poll, and give us a vote on what you think the story was for Assassin's Creed 2 on a scale of 1 to 5. She's like freaking out, but then when she's out there, she's like, okay, you gave it a 1. All right. I'm gonna let her out because she's like freaking out for a second. Here, go on, go on, go on. I don't know why she's having a cower out there. You're all good, dude. Yeah. So then he's like, okay, I'm an assassin now, and I'm gonna take charge. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna make a difference. And he begins a direct assault on disrupting the Templar Order. He's like, okay, fuck these people. Like, I'm going at it. Like, we're gonna go fight, and like, I'm just gonna destroy these people. And he does a pretty good job of it, man. Like, I feel like overall, like he tracks these people down. They come together as assassins. He builds up this assassin. I feel like they're very dispersed. I feel like they're very, very dispersed. The Assassin's Order is very dispersed. They have like people in different towns, but there's like one major person from the faction in that thing, and he was able to bring them all together and finally take down Rodrigo Borgia, which I thought was really cool. I think that's a really cool dynamic to have in this game. On top of that, this game, Assassin's Creed 2, is when they finally looped in the first civilization, and Subject 16 is a big thing that they bring in with this one. So you kind of get a hint at Subject 16, or the other subjects rather, not 879, because that dude, fuck, whew. Anyway, Subject 16 is he's kind of lost his mind, right? But he's found these things. He's found these secrets. Spent 2 years in engineering, a year and a half pseudo and comp sci, and now you're doing 2 at once. Yes. So based on Subject 16 and the first civilization, you learn about the effects of the animus on the mind. So the bleeding effect, right? You're the ultimate subject. Okay, there were 878 of them before you. Okay, I still have recurring nightmares about the last semester and failing a core class. It's been 12 years since I graduated. So the thing about with this one, I'm not sure if you guys remember it, but in Assassin's Creed 2, the first civilization breaks the fourth wall at the end of the game when they're kind of, it's kind of a big deal. Like, it almost seems like they're speaking through you, or through Ezio, like through the animus to you the player. But maybe it could also be that they were speaking to Desmond. I don't know. They're either speaking to Desmond or they're speaking to us, the player, and they're doing that through the animus. So that's I think it was Minerva. I think is who it was. So she's kind of like breaking the fourth wall, which I thought was an interesting dynamic as well. And personally, for me, the first civilization as a whole is one of my favorite parts of Assassin's Creed. So it's like, it's really cool to see them gain their foothold so early in the game, right? And I think overall, for me, I gave y'all are giving the story a 4 out of 5. I gave it a 5 out of 5. I gave it a 5 out of 5. I think that overall this story was just far and above all of Assassin's Creed 1. It was a solid story. They put it together. I was tracking what was happening. The different events made sense. Everything that I was doing felt like I was pushing the story together in some capacity. Overall, it was just really nice. So for me, it is a great story. Yep. So for me, I gave it a 5 out of 5. So perfect score for the story. You give it a 4. All good. Yeah. I mean, that's still a good score. You know what I mean? Like, let's not pretend like it's not a good story. It's no Last of Us. Okay, motherfucker. All right. I just got over the Last of Us shit. All right. I just got over what it did to me. All right. There we go. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 is a good one. 4 out of 5 is a good score. Like, that's above average. That's above average. Last of Us is a 5. Oh, this is a 5 out of 5. This is a 5 out of 5. What are you talking about? The Banhammer is waking. No, I think that's a good score. I think 4 out of 5 is a good score. Last of Us is a 5 out of 5. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Looks like y'all are giving it a 4 out of 4. We could count the 1. I don't know how I would do that. I guess it would be like you'd have to pull it down. I'm gonna go ahead and say a 4 out of 5. I'm gonna say a 4 out of 5 from the community, because that's what most of y'all did. Last of Us 1, absolutely a 5. Oh yeah, Last of Us 1 is absolutely a 5 out of 5. That's an easy one. That's an easy one. You know what I mean? All right, got it. Last of Us was 5 out of 5. Last of Us 2 was a 4 out of 5. Last of Us 2 is a 4 out of 5. I really liked the story for Last of Us 2. The reason I gave it a 4 out of 5 is because it didn't stop when it should have stopped, right? So, but no Last of Us spoilers here. That's what I'm talking. I think 2 is a 5 out of 5 too, but I get why people don't like it. I liked it. It was a fun story. They really well told. Naughty Dog is fucking phenomenal with their storytelling. But I don't know. Something fell short for 5 out of 5 for me. Never got past first boss in Last of Us 2. To be honest, it was fucking dude. Zidanius, bring it down to just story mode. just story mode, like where you're just pushing through. It's not hard. Like all you're doing is just getting through the game. That way you can see the full story. That way you can see the full story, because it's really good game, dude. It's a really good game. All right, so jumping forward, we're gonna go into gameplay. So I don't know that I have like 10 minutes to talk about here, but we'll kick it up. We'll kick it up. Poll. It's so worth doing that way. I totally missed it. Okay, AC2 review gameplay. AC2 gameplay review. Let's see, 1, 2, whoops, not 23, 3, 4, and 5. We'll do 10 minutes. So worth doing it that way if you're challenged in the gaming department. Yeah, all right. He's giving us some shit there. I mean, it's worth doing it just to get the story. You know what I mean? I don't think that's one of those games where I don't think it's worth missing the story just for the sake of having a difficult time in the game, right? Play the game, get through the story, experience a really rich, well-told story, and then move on to the next one. You know what I mean? Just get that one out of the way. It's solid. It's solid. Gameplay for this one. Okay, so overall, compared to Assassin's Creed 1, the gameplay elements in this game, Assassin's Creed 2, were like huge improvements, far and above anything that Assassin's Creed 1 tried to do. There was some things that Assassin's Creed 1 had pretty well done, but overall it was this was a huge improvement. It's like one big thing is that you can finally sprint through the streets and not be reprimanded. And when I say reprimanded, chat, I mean murdered, okay? Because sprinting through the streets in Assassin's Creed 1 was a fucking death sentence, okay? And you're not going to get that with this one. However, if you run on the roof, it is illegal and you can die, okay? See, I say this, but then I'm depriving myself of Ghost of Tsushima because of that exact reason, but it's self-imposed challenge. Hey, it's whatever. It's whatever. So yes, in this game, it's legal to run through the streets. It's illegal to run on the roofs. And I find that to be way better. It's more reasonable. You know what I mean? It's far more reasonable because, like, the rooftops, like, why are you on the rooftops? Like, there's only one reason you could be on the rooftops, and that's to cause problems. You know what I mean? And in this case, like, I don't think that happens. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. Just being able to run on the rooftops is illegal. Running on the streets is legal. And I'm glad that I could sprint through the streets and not be arrested. Because that pissed me off a lot in Assassin's Creed 1. I just did not enjoy that. The second thing that I really liked about gameplay here was this notoriety system. So you might remember when I was playing, there'd always be this side, yeah. There'd always be right here, right? This like little badge or whatever of the assassin's face. And that's the notoriety. The more like impressive or the more like high profile shit that I did, the more red that it would get. And if it would get all the way around and be red, like boom, I'm notorious. And then I have to become anonymous, and like every guard will attack me almost immediately. But you can bring the notoriety system down. You can bring your notoriety down by pulling off posters or by bribing. I think pulling posters is 25% down. Bribing one of the dudes is one of the guys that yell or whatever. Bribing one of them is 50% down. And then I think it was like if you kill the messenger or whatever, it's like 75% down. So having that kind of thing where you need to manage your notoriety overall was really cool. Really cool. I really enjoyed that thing. And it was just an overall fun way to manage stealth and non-stealth action. Kill the official. Yep, that's right. Get good at NG2, Ninja Gaiden 2, and you'll never have twitch reflex problems again. That game is so fast, it really requires listening to quiet noise cues and peripheral vision to survive. Truth. I could feel it in my bones that you were live. Hey, Doxy, you know what I mean? Good. Good. Anyway, so we're talking about right now, if you see that thing up there, right up above on the poll, it's for the gameplay portion of Assassin's Creed 2. What'd you think about it, Doxy? What is it, a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Let me know. Let me know what you think, because that's part of what this whole segment of this thing is going to be, is us reviewing this game as a community. If you haven't voted yet, please vote. There were some minor annoyances on my part that I thought you really liked it. Yeah. Tell me about your favorite part. What did you really enjoy about it? Some minor annoyances for me would be like, one, like sometimes I would do like an attack on somebody on the roof, right? Like I'd jump in, I'd like fucking hidden blade him in the throat, but I'd be hanging off the roof a little bit, and whenever the animation would finish, I would fall down to street level, right? And it was just fucking awful in that sense. What up, Fudgizzle? Good to see you, my dude. Good to see you. Which that was like the only thing that really annoyed me though, is sometimes I would just fall off the roof because I happened to be in a bad spot whenever I attacked the animation. Like I wish that like it knew like, okay, we're closer to the roof, like just hit him from the back, you know what I mean? And kill him that way, make it a little bit more easy. And then finally being able to like after the first 25% of the game, you finally unlock the ability to like jump up and like grab a ledge that's above. And I think that that's a huge bonus, and it made climbing so much smoother. Like I felt more agile. Like I could get higher. I could jump up. I could grab the next ledge. I could keep moving. You know what I mean? This is like your only real interaction with Assassin's Creed, so you really enjoyed it? Cool. Yeah, well, I mean, we're playing through all of them, Doxy. We're playing through every one of them. So you're going to know the story all the way through as long as you're in stream. There were a few issues that stops 5x5, but it's good. What issues do you think kind of stopped it from 5 out of 5 redemption, if you don't mind me asking? For me, that was one of them, is like kind of where I'd fall off the roof after killing somebody. But you know, when you replay Assassin's Creed series in a few years, I vote you buy original hardware to play the game the way everyone else played it. That's true. I'm not going to do that though. Climbing down in this game makes a lot more sense. It was so much more intuitive. You and fall and climbing be a little off. Climbing was a little off in some places, but it was still a lot better than Assassin's Creed 1, I think. But yeah, it was so much more intuitive to climb downward, to go downward, because in Assassin's Creed 1 you couldn't really go down. You were just like, ugh, and you just kind of like, he'd just sit there and he'd be like looking down, but you couldn't actually get him to go down. In this game, you could actually get yourself to move down. He would do it gracefully, and then if you held it, he would just let go and be like, all right, fuck you, I'm done. I'm just going to commit suicide. So, like I said, I felt more agile in this game. That's basically it, though. Okay, you would fall and climb and be a little off. That's basically it. It's enough. Yeah, I gotcha. I felt more agile in this game. I could climb buildings, I could attack guards, and then I could just vanish with relatively ease. Like I could go up, I could do my thing, and then I could get down off the roof and just vanish. And like whether that's, you know, blending in with someone on a bench or finding something to jump into to hide. Like I felt like I was evasive in that sense, right? And then finally, this is one of the biggest killers for me. This one mixed with that other one is what brings it down for me and makes it not a 5 out of 5. And that is that some missions felt completely uninspired and just generally monotonous. Primarily, y'all might remember it was the drinking stream where I was having to kill 9 lieutenants. And like for me, I just did not enjoy that mission at all. I played that mission off stream because I was like, this is fucking stupid. I don't like it. I'm not having fun. Like, let's just power through this bitch and just get over it. Climbing down in Valhalla was beautiful. Hold one button. Yeah, exactly. He'll just keep going down, right? That's kind of how this one was. Like, you have to, like, you hold down, and then he starts to kind of move or whatever. But I liked Black Flags because they had climb up and climb down free running based on different conditions. Exactly, yeah. But they continue to get better every game, right? So that's kind of one of the things that we're looking at here is, like, the more we play as we get into the later games, which, you know, next we'll be jumping into Assassin's Creed 2, like just in general, it's gonna be one of those things where it's, you know, we just have more going for us and overall, you know what I mean? So remember, if you, with that Stream Raiders, the person with the most units placed gets 1,000 reputation, 1,000 points in the channel. You do have to be in the channel to get that, of course, but you'll get 1,000 points in the channel. I will award you 1,000 reputation points. Yes, so with the uninspired missions, some of them were uninspired. The 9 lieutenants thing specifically pissed me off. Thanks for the 1K points. And being able to the annoyances were like I'd fall off the roof after I killed somebody. With those two things in mind, it really brought my score down to a 4 out of 5. So for gameplay overall, I had a great time playing this game. The gameplay never really felt super off. It was just a couple of motions or a couple of things where I was like, really? Like, you're gonna make me kill fucking 9 of these? Like, that's a little excessive. And then not to mention, Not to mention that, like, while you're doing that, you're also automatically set up to for dying in your garage for 2 years. That was pretty. I'm pretty sure that was voluntary. I mean, I'm just saying, Sam. Like Black Flag because of ship to shore and ship to ship battles. Chef's kiss. Exactly. Yes, I liked it too. I'm looking forward to getting into Black Flag. So we got. I mean, we're only a few games away from that now. So 3 games are between it. Doesn't mean I didn't die. Hey, you know, it is what it is, bud. How's your weekend going, Sam? Appreciate you stopping by, my dude. But yeah, so 4 out of 5 for me is what I gave it. And it looks like we've got a couple more seconds, maybe like 10, 15 more seconds. If you haven't voted, vote what you think the Assassin's Creed gameplay was, 1 to 5. Let me know what you think. Your week, how was your week? How's your week been? Sorry, not your weekend. Looks like we're gonna go with a 3. So the community's giving it a 3, which I think is appropriate. Like I gave it a 4. You know what I mean? I gave it a 4 out of 5. Sam coming in with a tier 1 sub, bro. Fucking 9 months. That's $45 of wasted money that you could have spent on anything else, and you wasted on this fucking content. Okay? I appreciate you so much, bro. 9 months. Good lord. Where's my 100K rep? You ain't got a 100K rep. Why would you get a 100K rep? Wait, there were 3 votes for 4. There were, yes. Y'all gave it a 4. My bad. I had that backwards. 3 votes for 4. I saw the 3. There was a 4. Dyslexia, okay? I'm not dyslexic, though. I'm sorry. Y'all gave it a 4 out of 5. I gave it a 4 out of 5. That's where we're at. The 9-month club gets another inductee. I mean, technically, they do this thing on Twitch where it's a Twitch baby. So we would technically have a Twitch baby, right? What's the name of the Twitch baby, Sam? What's the name of the Twitch baby? Great, yeah, gameplay. 4 out of 5. I feel like we were both on par there. So community and myself. So here's the next kicker, all right? Leaving you on Lurk. I appreciate you, dude. Lurk. Going in now. We're going to do combat next. Combat is another bit. Want to carry your baby to term. Holy shit. Woo! Woo! Okay. What up, Juicebox? Good to see you, my dude. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the 100 biddies. So nice of you. So nice of you, right? Right now we're doing our review. So we finished Assassin's Creed 2 last stream. We're doing our review for Assassin's Creed right now, our community review, where we're going through each of these things and we're talking about what do we think the gameplay was, what do we think the story was, what do we think the combat was, and where do we think the depth was. And then I put that into a YouTube video shortly after. Eventually, one day, it's taken me like 2 months to get my fucking first video out though, so it's kind of a thing. Anyway, so next up on the docket is combat. AC2 combat review. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do 10 minutes on that one. It also makes me teach. You have never made a YouTube video. Well, you should be taking your creator council things and making those YouTube videos, I think. I don't know. You do you, though. I mean, you got it. You know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's also another good thing that this is doing for me is like I have a hard time like talking about a single subject for a period of time. And this allows me to like, okay, 10 minutes on the poll. I have to talk about this particular thing for 10 minutes. So just gonna be lurking. Want to show some love. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you for that shout out to Redemption. Always. Yeah, I do need to carve out time and make some YouTube content. Fucking good luck finding it, bro. Good luck finding it. Okay, so for combat for this game, open combat, just in general, open combat in Assassin's Creed 2 for me was still pretty predictable. Same as it was for Assassin's Creed 1, it was relatively predictable, but this one was a lot more fun than Assassin's Creed 1's content was. Assassin's Creed 1's content was like, all right, I'm waiting here with the sword. Okay, you attacked me. All right, I stabbed you, right? And then like that's it. And we move on to the next one. I think that it's still predictable though. I'm still a little meh on it, but overall it was still more fun than Assassin's Creed 1. So I still found myself waiting for someone to attack me so I could counter initially. However, once I started using my tools like my smoke bomb and my throwing knives and shit like that, and the different moves for those tools. So like the knives you could like throw out like multiple knives, or if you had the long weapon you could like sweep the leg, right? Like fucking Danielson, or some shit like that. Like you can do all those things. Like as I started using those abilities more and more often, it definitely made the game a more appealing experience for me. It made the combat more appealing to me. Imagine getting 90 minutes back every day. Hey, you know, I've gamified on my phone, bringing down the amount of screen time that I have. So typically right now I'm down to just a little bit more than the amount of time when I'm pooping. It's fair to say. Each weapon in this game has multiple abilities. So if you have a spear, you can learn the ability to sweep the leg like Danielson. If you have the throwing knives, you can learn the ability to throw the throwing knives out, like in multiple, so you can like fan a knives their ass. If you have the axe, I think you can like sweep with the axe as well. There were a couple of other things with the weapons that they have, but, and this is where y'all are putting your 3s and 2s at already in gameplay and combat. What you're forgetting about is Excalibrum. Okay, y'all are forgetting about Excalibrum. All right. Why didn't it switch? I pressed the button. There we go. Okay. So y'all might have forgot we could actually get a broom from a street merchant or a street cleaner, and we could just fucking wreck people with it. I'm kind of choppy a little bit. Excalibrum is the reason it got 3, not a 2. Okay. All right. Excalibrum was fucking amazing, dude. Okay. Fucking amazing. I really liked it. We have 1 minute left on the thing, so we're going to wrap this thing up. We'll probably start it as we're talking about it, so the combat will keep going. Looks like Redemptions is going to get the 1,000 points this time, so once that kicks off, we'll keep going. One thing I really liked about this game that you couldn't do in Assassin's Creed 1 was, depending on the archetype you're up against, like you actually, it seems like maybe not, but if they're holding a big ass axe, like the bigger the dude, you actually might want to switch to fists. That way you could, like, they could swing and you could steal the axe from them, right? And then you have an axe to fucking one-shot them, which I thought was cool. But still, at the end of the day, man, like, Excalibrum was fucking amazing. And totally appreciate Tertelio coming through here and be like, wait, why aren't you using the broom? And the broom is totally a busted weapon in this game. Like, you could just snag it and beat the shit out of people. Like, it'd be like 2 hits and everything was dead. Phenomenal weapon. Phenomenal weapon. Axe stealing sounds like good YouTube content. I mean, it sounds like it, but it would be a lot less exciting when it's actually YouTube content. Like, I mean, maybe it. I think Excalibrum would be more fun for YouTube content. Like, just beat the shit out of them. I actually have a YouTube short planned for Excalibrum. Look, now she's back at the door wanting in here. Like, she's been doing this shit to me. All right, looks like we are, I think, good to go on Stream Raiders. We're good to go on Stream Raiders. So I'm going to bring that up, and we'll keep talking about this. But why aren't you working? Stream Captain. Come on. Come on, Stream Captain. All right, we're going to have to go in here so I can see it. There, yeah, it's working out there. Why ain't it working over here? Just chatting. There we go. All right, we're good. Go ahead and start pressing play. I'm going to give the points to Redemption. Add point. Oh, no, you were lagging. Am I lagging now? Add points. Redemption. 1665. 1000. I'm still lagging? I am a little bit. Yeah, I am. It's going good. Okay. I think that it's probably because the game is going on. I have this extra thing up. I don't know what's going on with this. I actually need to probably like take a look at it. This is the stream computer kind of doing its thing. It's had a couple of updates lately that I probably need to get addressed. So very nice. We got that done. That one was an easy one. Moving on to the next one. The next one's going to be a little bit harder. Come on, why are you doing this? There we go. It's like Stream Raiders is like being a butthead. Grant rewards. Come on, Stream Raiders. Back to map. It's Stream Raiders is like, I think Stream Raiders is eating up some fucking resources. I think I'm going to collect as many points as possible now. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's like eating up resources right now. We might have to cancel that. Okay, we're good. We're good, I think. Are we still dropping some frames? I don't think we're dropping frames per se, but are we still like lagging? Looks like we might be. Anyway, okay. I'm going to select the next one and we'll go from there. We'll see what it's like. We'll do it one more time, and if it's still eating up resources, like I'm not going to do that tonight. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that tonight if it's going to eat up resources. think I'm gonna collect as many points as possible now. Use the free gamble when I have a decent amount. Okay, so it looks like y'all are giving it a 2. I gave combat in this one actually a 4.5 out of 5. Compared to Assassin's Creed 1. Y'all are looking like a 2 or a 3. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Compared to Assassin's Creed 1. Redemption just placed an epic balloon buster. I need to put my piece down too. But yeah, it was. I think overall it was just a lot more fun than the last one was. Like, why is this being this way? I have to close it. 3.5 personally. I had to close that, y'all. I'm gonna have to open that up. We might have to start that over. Like, that was like not working for me. I wonder if I can bring it up over here. It'd be a lot better if I could do that over here. Stream Captain, Stream Raiders. We might have to not do that tonight. Well, you never said it was versus other game. I said versus by itself or versus the previous game, Assassin's Creed 1. Don't review, don't like rate it based on. I'm gonna close this. That'll probably help. I said don't rate it based on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Don't try to compare Assassin's Creed 2 to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, that's not gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, overall, like, we would just kind of get like that's an obvious one. We know where that's gonna go. We know where that's gonna go. Yeah. So I think 3. Y'all are saying 2 out of 3. I still think it's a good game, man. We're not. But even if I wasn't basing it on another game. Like, I still felt like I had fun in this game with the combat. The only thing that pissed me off, I could be convinced to a 4. I could be convinced to a 4, actually. Because the only thing that really pissed me off about the combat in this game, in Assassin's Creed 2, was the waiting. Like, I still found myself waiting to just counter. You know what I mean? And, like, it was so dry to just wait and counter. And I remember distinctly, like, okay, like, I'm not gonna like this whenever, you know, they counter. Like, I don't like that. I remember, like, being upset whenever they switched away from the counter. I was like, why would they do that? Like, I liked where it was at. And, like, looking back on it now, I'm like, man, like, not very good. It was really dry. So I think I could be convinced with a 4 out of 5. I think I could be convinced with a 4 out of 5. I do not think that I could be convinced on a 3 out of 5. But that's the thing. I'll leave it to y'all. We got 3 reviews. If you haven't, we still have about 15 seconds left. Throw your vote up in there in the poll. We're rating the combat from Assassin's Creed 2. Let me know what you think. And we're gonna move into. You think you play some Ghost of Tsushima tonight? I'm actually, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I actually haven't installed. I've been doing God of War lately off stream, so I could try to get some photos. Because I really wanted to get some cool photos, and I feel like I could get some dope fucking photos from God of War. One thing I've been trying to do is I'm doing a framing study strictly for my ninjas. I'm trying to do like this framing study. Looks like y'all gave it a 3 out of 5. Okay, so we're gonna go with view battlefield. There we go. I think I'm gonna put my thing down. Take the kids up. We're gonna put down the. I'm gonna put down the rogue. There we go. So the next thing is going to be depth. And depth is going to be a little hard for y'all because I feel like you didn't see a lot of depth. But I'd like you to try to rate it as best as you can. You didn't see a lot of depth because I did most of the depth off stream. I didn't do a lot of the depth on stream. Some of the things you did see on stream we'll talk about. So, like, let me refresh your memory before you vote. Give it a couple of minutes before you finally cast your vote when we do this. But with depth, there were a handful of things that I really, really liked, and they were, I won't say that they weren't like the best things that happened to this game, but it was a really nice addition, right? So let me add this real quick, get the poll going. AC2 depth review 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 10 minutes. All right, so it's up. The poll's up. If you already know what you want to vote, I would recommend waiting just a little bit so we can talk about this, since I did most of this stuff off stream, unless you've done it recently yourself and you want to cast your own vote. So first and foremost, the Templar layers and the Assassin's tombs, right? Some of those things, perception of depth has also changed since the game's release. It has indeed, yes. The perception of what depth actually is has changed since this game came out. But for this game, again, this is why we're not comparing it to Valhalla. So, like, you're literally comparing it to just itself in this sense. How deep was the game? Like, what did you have? Like, what was there to do for me? So I had first and foremost, the Templar Lairs and the Assassin's Tombs were some of my favorite activities to do in this game. The jump puzzles in the tombs were ridiculously fun. I wish there were more of them, okay? We did do a couple of those on stream. I thought they were a lot of fun. Also, Tordak, good to see you, dude. The feathers was like classic Ubisoft busy work, right? Like go here, pick up all the 100, there were 100 of them. And it was just busy work overall. Like they didn't really have, even the reward wasn't very exciting. Like the reward gave me the Auditoria cloak, which basically makes you notorious wherever the fuck you go, but it is what it is. I would not have wanted to get any of those feathers without a guide. I used a guide for every feather outside of like 20 of them, which I gathered on stream while we were playing. And I would not want to find those feathers without a guide. That would have been fucking annoying, right? And I'm gonna do the same thing for Brotherhood. Like I don't have any wish or desire to go and actually look for these feathers if nobody's gonna be able to tell me where they're at. So I will definitely use the vibe. It took me about 2 to 3 hours total. Still better than Nintendo and their Deku seeds. Yeah, fucking what was it? 900 of them? And for what? 900 Deku seeds for what? So you could get a little fucking golden turd? I mean, yeah, it was still better, I guess. Something you can actually use and wear and like see and not just sitting in your fucking inventory. But yeah, so I collected all of the feathers. It was like 80 or 75 or 80 of them that I had to go around and collect. And I collected all of those in about 2 to 3 hours total. So it wasn't like it took a lot of time because the world wasn't very big. And I think I'm gonna add a category here. Like I'm gonna add world while we're on this. So I want to talk about that. But yeah, I think that overall the world was big. Don't get me wrong, like the maps were nice size, but finding these things was not super difficult. Like it just didn't take a lot of time, especially having a guide and knowing where they were at. The codex pages were another thing. So going in and actually having to find the codex pages, there's something I grabbed along the way. I grabbed 28 of them while I was playing the game, but at the end of the game, they ended up being a requirement in order to do the last mission. So it would have been nice. It would have been nice to have been encouraged to pick them up as I was going so that I didn't have to come back and do this thing. You know what I mean? This sounds like it went on. Okay, it went on to something else. Hopefully we don't get democked here. I like this song a lot, but you know, whatever. You like collecting poo? Yeah, okay. Especially when you hit the drop button immediately afterward and hear the little oomph from dropping a rock on a little guy's head. I have no idea what you're talking about right now. No idea what you're talking about right now. But yeah, so the feathers, the codex pages. The only thing about the codex pages is I wish I would have been encouraged to pick them up as I went, because like going back and like, oh fuck, like okay, now I have to go find the ones that I missed. Like that's kind of annoying. There is music. Y'all can't hear the music? Hold on. Have I been sitting here talking without y'all having any music the whole time? Hold on, I got an idea. Let me check something. There's 100% a reactionary noise. Hold on, let me do this. I'm gonna do. I think you might have it now. Is there music now? I think there probably is. There you go. Okay, I had it. I was hearing it this whole time. Villa enhancements were awesome. So, upgrading buildings, buying art, etc. It all made me feel very accomplishment from the game. Like you would, as you did more stuff outside of it, like you would build up like value in Monteregione Villa that would give you more money overall. And I thought that was a really great. It loses 2 points for the busy for me. It was a little busy. The feathers were the only busy work, right? The achievements weren't difficult to achieve, so I actually got the platinum trophy pretty easy. The platinum trophy, you guys saw it as well. I got the platinum trophy like the day we got the last, when we finished the story, boom, I got that and I got the platinum trophy, everything all at once, and it went well. So the outfit customization was a little fun side bit. However, I didn't play with many of the collars because I got Altair's armor pretty quickly. So it was kind of like one of those things where it's like, okay, I've got Altair's armor, like changing the collar here isn't gonna do shit. Like there's no reason for me to keep going this route. You know what I mean? So overall with that one, it was like, okay, like whatever, I'll give it to you as depth, but it wasn't too much depth. So anyway, so that's basically what I have for depth. I gave it a 5 out of 5. I gave it a 5 out of 5. I could be convinced for 4 out of 5, but given what the game had to offer as far as like something to play and like how deep I could go into the game, finding all the feathers, like appeasing my mother, like it was attached to my mother who was still like strung out from having lost her family, like makes sense, like I don't blame her at all. There were little statues to collect in the villa, all kinds of stuff that was there. There was just things to go and collect that gave me a lot. So overall, I gave it a 5 out of 5. I'd be curious to see what you gave it. I see one person gave it a 3, one person gave it a 4. If you haven't voted yet and you were here watching us play this game, please throw in that thing. And how do you really feel, X? 5 out of 5? I felt like it was a 5 out of 5, man. I did. I'm not going to listen to this because we're going to end up getting totally democked. We're going to put this one on repeat. I really feel like it was a 5 out of 5. I'm getting big drops on your end. You are. Yes, you are. 1.3%. They're coming down, though. They're coming down, though. Somebody could be ISP, though. Let me quit this. Let's see what's happening. Somebody's downloading something. They gotta be. Like, I'm telling you, like, and that doesn't even make sense because I just bought that thing. Like, we shouldn't be at this point anymore. It's still dropping hard. Holy fuck, dude. I think we actually have like overload right now. X internet connection. 2 out of 5. Yeah. Okay, we're getting back into the yellow. We're back in the green. It looks like we're back to good now. I think we're good now. I don't know what that was, but it like dipped down to like 200 and then it peaked to like 15,000 kbs and then it settled back down to 300 or to 3,800, which is where we want to be. So I'm not really sure what that was, but we're good now. I think we're good. Yeah, so depth. What do I think really? I really think it was a 5 out of 5 for depth. I could be convinced for 4 out of 5. But I think it was 5 out of 5. So if you're in here and you're hanging out and you haven't voted, it's anonymous. Throw up what you thought it was on AC2, the depth. Depth being like overall what there was to do in the game. I know you didn't get to see a lot of it. One of the things we did do is the Templar layers and the Assassin's tombs. Those were phenomenal. I had a blast playing those things. And those alone, really, you need to set upload limits on select nodes of a wire mesh for Wi-Fi. I have them actually. Mine is priority device though, so I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want on mine. It's the other kids is that they have other things, like so whenever they start downloading, it's like I'm kind of stuck doing what they want to do. You know what I mean? Until it stops, or I have to go tell them. But for the most part, they're usually pretty good, and we just got that thing, so we shouldn't be peaking like that. But it happened for a minute. We were hurting for a second. I think the quality of temples and tombs make up for some busy work, and it did indeed. Yeah, those things were really well thought out, man. I had a really good time doing those, for sure. So for me, I put this at a 5 out of 5. Again, like I said, I could be convinced on a 4 out of 5. I'd like to get one more person, if you can, to vote so we could try to break the tie. Right now, we're looking at a 3.5 out of 5 for the community. And the growth of home. Exactly. Yeah, I like that too. That too. The growth of home, the growth of the temples, those things were nice. There was some busy work, but the busy work wasn't so bad. Like, they were just feathers, you know what I mean? They weren't hard to find. Having a guide made that easy. And I think that it just kind of made it worthwhile. You know what I mean? And the achievements weren't hard to get, so I was like, I'm going for the achievement. I'm going for the platinum trophy. I wasn't necessarily going for just one thing or the other. So looks like we're gonna go with 3.5 out of 5 from the community. I think that's not a bad score though. I mean, overall, that's still a pretty good score. So we'll do a 3.5 out of 5 on depth. And then I think I want to touch on this, and I want to see what I think. I'd like to get this in to this review. It just occurred to me because I feel like this is a pretty good one, and I'm gonna give it a low score for myself. But I'm curious what you think, and I'm gonna talk about it. So we want to start talking about the first one was a little light on it, but the second one, and I feel like it's gonna get more and more this way as you go, is the world, right? So the the world that you're kind of getting into and you're investing in general is in Assassin's Creed 2. It felt big. It felt alive. It felt like there were people there, that they were doing their things. It's just a guy on the street trying to sweep the floor before some dude in the hood fucking knocks him over, steals the broom that he dropped, and starts hitting guards with the broom. Imagine being that guy fucking cleaning the street and somebody steals your broom and starts beating on the guards with it. Imagine being that guy, okay? I don't have a lot of talking points for this one, so I'm going to do a short poll to see what we can get for it. But I'm thinking with the world on this one, we'll do 3 minutes. I think I can talk for 3 minutes on it. So AC2 world review. Are we in the AC2 category right now, by the way? I hope so. Yes. Okay. Imagine cleaning the street. Someone jumps on your head, steals your broom, and proceeds to kill all the guards with it. All the guards. I think that each zone felt really good. I really liked that they brought Rome into it, even if it was at the very end for just a brief moment. You don't even get to explore it. It's just like, oh sweet, I'm going to Rome, and then it was like, please let me explore this after the game, and you can't really. And you had to wait. You're like, oh, I wonder if the next one will let me explore Rome. Like, that'll be cool, right? But we went to Rome. Instead, it took us back to Monteregione Valley, or Villa. And I think that Florence felt like a big city. It felt nice. It felt engaging. It felt alive again. Venice felt great. Venice, they did such a good job with Venice, dude. Like, if you think there was like rivers and shit going through the city, like overall, Venice felt fantastic as well. And then there was the Forlì. Forlì was Shel Silverstein presents the Excalibur. Yes, 100%. This poll that we have on, it's a short poll. It's not a 10-minute poll. So if you're here and you're paying attention and you have the time and you have the desire, please throw us a vote on that one. We're rating what we thought the world was in a 1 to 5 scale. When we say world, we think like scale. We think how well they put the world together. Like, think art-wise, right? Like, how did they do this? How well did they do this? And I think personally, I'm putting mine at about a 4 out of 5 as well. I see one person voted 4 out of 5. I'm putting mine at a 4 out of 5 as well. I think that it was just, they did for what it was, and like given where they were at in this time frame, like 2009, like they really pushed the boundaries. I think it was probably what, Xbox 360 that this was on, PS2, PS3, Xbox 360. Yeah, PS3 and Xbox 360. They pushed the boundaries with those consoles for this thing, man. Like, they really did. And I feel like the world was well done. It was well done. So my final thoughts, while we're waiting on this last one, this will be the last review, and then we'll kind of start adding things up. My final thoughts is, these are mostly, this isn't really so much a review as much as it is, what up top? What's up, Red Man? Thanks for stopping in, dude. You're from, oh, we got a 5 in here. Holy fuck, a couple people throwing a 5 in. We're doing our reviews tonight on your missed AC2. We wrapped it up, dude. We wrapped it up. We're gonna be starting Brotherhood. We'll be starting on Sunday at 6 p.m. But yeah, we're doing our review on it. I'm gonna do a recap here in just a second, because it looks like we got a 5 on the world for this one from the community. So, but just to kind of recap while we're going over that, we talked about the story for it. Nothing beats classic mid to late 2000s gaming. I could somewhat agree to that one, yeah. Especially with, man, I would disagree though with Assassin's Creed 1. And probably again because of the port. Sunday, probably 7 p.m. if we're gonna be realistic. Okay. Alrighty, buddy. Alrighty. I really enjoyed this game though, man. Coming back to it. I missed when open world games didn't take 50,000 hours to complete. I mean, I took 137 hours to beat Valhalla, and I fucking loved every second of it. And I'm still playing the game, so like, I'm cool with that. But, so the community rated this. I rated the story 5 out of 5 for Assassin's Creed 2. The community rated the story 4 out of 5 for a couple of like little kinks and whatnot. The gameplay, I think the community's being stingy, to be honest with you. But I rated the gameplay 4 out of 5, and the community rated the gameplay 4 out of 5 as well. Stuck on whether to get drunk or buy some weed. Hey, you know what? Maybe do both. You know what I'm saying? The combat, 4 out, exactly, why not both? Redemption and I are on the same page. Combat, I rated the combat 4 out of 5. Community rated a 3 out of 5. Depth, I rated the depth at a 5 out of 5. Community rated a 3.5 out of 5. If I get drunk, I'll get sad. That's why you got weed, though, right? To get happy again. And then the world, as far as like world scale and like world in general, like think of a world design, was I gave it a 4 out of 5. Community gave it a 5 out of 5. So I'll come through with the total for a second. But the final thoughts as we get ready to close out on this chapter is the game holds just as true in 2021 as it did in 2009 when it first released. I think the game is still solid as fuck in 2021. And if you're looking for a game to play, like, that's one of them, right? It's very clear why this game was so loved whenever it first dropped. But I can't help but wonder if I enjoyed it so much, if I enjoyed Assassin's Creed 2 so much because of the experience I had playing Assassin's Creed 1 immediately before it. So I'm curious if my review would have been exactly the same had I had a better experience with Assassin's Creed 1, right? Because everything was like, there were so many things that were just so much better. One of those days, I'm like, why weed? Nah, I drink all day. It's why I feel like I need to drink. It's the, I can control it. Then the whole police department shows up. Yeah. Smoke the weed, bro. The movement in this game was such a massive improvement over Assassin's Creed 1. It was actually liberated. I felt liberated whenever I was playing this game. I was like, oh my gosh, like this feels so much better. That'll teach you to play Assassin's Creed on PC. You're fucking right, subject. You're fucking right, my dude. Assuming men drink hard brown liquors to get drunk. Hey, I've actually got a non-hard liquor up there, or I've got a hard non-brown liquor right up here that's actually fucking solid. Fairmont tequila. Should totally try it. You agree, Top? Okay. It was not Top. I was not a sergeant major. The graphics were not bad for the era. I feel like they weren't fantastic by enemies, especially compared to today. But honestly, I think they still hold up in 2021. It's not being absolutely terrible. They're not great in comparison to modern titles, but that shouldn't really. I don't think that should be a reason why anyone says like, I'm not gonna play this game. Oh, I can drink. Don't get me wrong. It's just not a good idea. Makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, I don't think anyone should be like, you know what, the graphics aren't very great. Like, I'm just not gonna play that game. Like, don't let that stop you from playing a great game like Assassin's Creed 2, by all means. If you've never played, wait, hold up. This game took the Assassin's Creed franchise to like totally new heights. Totally new heights. I feel like we were saying earlier in the stream, it set the groundwork, it set the foundation to really push this genre forward, really push this story forward, and it's like it was a phenomenal entry. Like, this was really Assassin's Creed 1, right? The first one was kind of a demo. Like, hey, this is kind of a concept, a proof of concept. What do you think? Everybody was like, this is great. And then they made Assassin's Creed 2 and fucking just blew it out of the water. If you've never played Assassin's Creed 2 and you don't mind playing a slightly older game, pardon me, I highly recommend picking up at the Ezio collection and get it on sale if you're hesitant. I think it's worth like the 30 or 40 bucks that it goes for, but if you're hesitant, get it on sale and give this game a proper playthrough. And do bear in mind, it's a totally different game than the more modern entries are. So if you've played the modern entries but you didn't play Assassin's Creed 2, like, you're not gonna have the same game experience. Consider them separate games, essentially, right? Obviously, there is fucking 12 years in difference here, so like there's gonna be some improvements and some changes. Just bear with it. And then lastly, getting the platinum trophy in this game did not feel overbearing or like a waste of time. So it wasn't difficult to get the trophy overall. So for me, or a community score for you guys gave, let's see, 5, 8, 12, 16. What is that? 16, 19.5 out of 5. 19.5 out of 25. So 19.5 divided by 5. 3.9 out of 5 is what y'all gave it. 3.9 out of 5. And then I gave it a 4, so 8, and then 12, 17, 22. 22 divided by 25. Whoop, that's not it. 25 divided by 22. That's not it either. 22 divided by 5. Yeah, right? Yeah, there we go. 4.4. I gave it a 4.4. 4.4 out of 5. Overall, that was a score. So I gave it a 4.4 out of 5. Y'all gave it a 3.9 out of 5. I think it's a great game. It's definitely something someone should play in 2021, y'all. What do you think? What do you think? How'd that go, y'all? Y'all like it? Are we looking forward to these? I'm gonna try to get the. I still need to get the video done. The thing is like I got into this situation where I was like I had it pretty good. It was going well, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch some videos on reviews. So I started watching these review videos for like other games, right? And like kind of seeing how people were doing it. And I was like, I'm gonna start over on my review. I don't feel like this is doing very hot. Like, so I ended up like starting over essentially, so I could try to be a little bit better with the edits and the cuts. And I'm gonna get those things pushed out. But this way I've got two games lined up. I have a couple of videos pushed out, and then we're wrapping up this project, so we'll be able to get to it. So anyway. That's the review. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. We're going to jump into some, unless you have any additional thoughts on this thing, we can talk about it for a little bit. I thought it was great. I'm looking forward to the next one for sure. Redemption, you're coming in with another five units right now, dude. Like, you're about to carry us to fucking victory in this one too. But the next game that I'm going to play, we're going to do Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but not tonight. We're going to start Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Because tonight I want to kind of take a break getting away from Assassin's Creed for a little bit, and unless y'all want to start Brotherhood for sure. But I'd like to play a little game called Breathedge, which is a survival game based in space, kind of like Subnautica in space. And there's a little bit of quirkiness to it, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. I think it's kind of a fun game. It's a little bit different. It's a break from Assassin's Creed, so we're not diving straight back into Assassin's Creed. And I think that overall it'll be a good time. So unless anybody has objections, I guess I'll put up a quick poll on that one. If y'all want to do Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but we would only have an hour and 45 minutes or so on it. AC Brotherhood or Breathedge, and I'll do a 3-minute poll. We'll do a 3-minute poll. You can give me another 1K points. Yep, you're right. Actually, I can't. Nobody's gonna be able to catch up to you at this point. Oh man, my knee is fucking been. Oh shit, that's not how that works. My knee has been bothering me, chat, like all fucking week. All fucking week. 1,000. There we go. And Zidanius gave him 14,000 rep. Like, the fuck, bro. The fuck. 22,000 rep up in this bitch. You gave him 14,000 reps, Zidanius. Why would you just go off and do that? Success is the kid. I thought X did that. No. No, I would have taken him back, my dude. I would have taken him back. I don't even think I have any points. I do have points. Here, if I'm gonna double these up, I'm gonna gamble all. And if it doubles up, yep, okay. I was gonna say if it doubles up, I was gonna split it out. I was gonna give both of y'all 15,000 piece, or anybody that did it. I would just do a random roll for it or whatever. Redemption is 22,000. Yep, 8. I think Doxy might actually be in the lead for real though. Breathedge, look at that. We already got. Oops, I didn't mean to vote it. We're good. I didn't vote. Man, you're dropping frames again. You are. It's going down. It's coming back up. It's coming back up. Up, it's going back down. Now we're fucking dipping hard now. What's going on here, dude? Like, I need to like restart my modem or something? I don't know. There's no way the music is doing it. We're dropping about 40 frames a second right now. Pretty hard, actually. I think we're starting to stabilize. Austin's in the lead. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense why he'd be in the lead. Bruh. It equals $0.0. Wait, what? Are you basing it off? How are you basing it off of that? Let's see. We have right now. We're still in a little bit of an. It says unstable, but we're still unstable. Starting to kind of peak up. Senior is basically ready too. Yeah, it is. It is. We'll give it a second before we get going into the other thing. Why are we still dropping? We're finally getting back to green now, though. I think we're stabilizing. We're stabilizing. How much time do we have left on that? 11 seconds. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna kick this thing off, and then I'm also going to go ahead and start bringing up. I'm going to start bringing up our Breathedge stuff. I think you guys will have a good time with this. You're going to enjoy this. You're going to enjoy this. There we go. Units. You got your all 6 down. Nice work. Basically, if more than one person gets 6, it's gonna be like all together on there. Yeah, I think we're good. There we go. Do the battle. Who's doing all the killing? Redemption. With me in behind, right in second place on the murdering of mobs. This is a pretty easy one though. We'll go with this one. They have all kinds of updates queued. Man, they're like all spread out. Come on. This is gonna take a hot minute to get through here and kill everything finally. I'm dead. We're down to redemption, and what are y'all doing just standing there? What are y'all doing just standing there? Oh man, that was rough. Please, please don't fail this. This is insane. We've got, how many people do we lose? We have 8 allies left and 1 enemy. So we should be good. But like, holy dude. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. And he's dead. 2 enemies. We went up in enemies. There we go. Holy shit. I thought we were going to lose that one for a second. Tickle Pickle had the most kills with the 6. Most assists came from Redemption. What is this one? Buster. Well, who's going to get the Buster? Zedzel gets the Buster. Nice work, dudes. Alright, I'm going to accept those, and I'm going to accept those. Ooh, Berserker Scrolls, hell yeah. And we will start... This will be a little interesting. This will be a little interesting, because I have to bring up the 4K thing again, and the 4K thing starts to like really eat up resources, but we can turn off that. We can bring this up, so there's no music now. I'll mute this. I'll unmute this. And I'll turn that down. And then I think if I go here, y'all see game? Why are you still seeing that? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the music real quick just to make sure that it's... There we go. Alright, no music there. I'm gonna turn it back up now. I just want to make sure that was the music I was hearing. We're gonna go to 50 though. Alright, Redemption, can you set game for Breathedge for me, please, bud? Appreciate you. And play some, call me if you need me. Yeah, I just need you to throw the thing on there if you don't mind. And then we'll get here. I'm gonna start fresh. We've got this thing, we've only played about 1 hour and 45 minutes, but this one's gonna be fun. We're just gonna do the standard mode. And this will be good. Y'all are gonna enjoy this game, man. This is basically Subnautica in space. Fancy opening credits at the beginning of the game. If you've not seen this, it's quirky as fuck, dude. Quirky as fuck. Been having to deal with the kids. Like, we put a basketball goal up, and with my wife just got a new car recently, and these kids, like my son will not play basketball. And like, instead of being like, hey, can you move the car? Instead of being like, hey, can you move the car? The Red Ruin Softworks team is categorically against smoking, which causes loud headlines. It's like, yay, censorship. So I can either censor the smoking, or I can be like, nah, let him smoke. We're gonna let him smoke.
Here you are again. Did you have time to think?
It's all good, Redemption. I appreciate you, dude.
The interrogation?
I thought you had already walked away. No big deal.
This
is a little loud, I think. I think game audio is a little loud. What do y'all think?
That's all you know from the beginning. No lie. Confirm?
We'll come down to 16. And lock volume. There we go. Spit on him. Like, fuck off, man. And we get hit again.
You tell us all from the beginning, or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe. Confirm?
Alright, I'm gonna tell him. Just so we can move on. Oh man. My knee, dude. I'm telling you, I don't know what I did to it. I think I like went on a walk or something like that on Monday. And I did actually, I did a couple of leg raises, and now the top of my knee's been hurting, and I'm kind of hoping it'll just stop hurting and go away, but it hasn't yet. I have my headphones on so I can hear volumes down a bit. Okay, I appreciate you. I'll just yell at you every couple of seconds. I'm like, hey, hey. That's weird. I also have this thing. I'm not sure if y'all noticed. I like brought the camera a little bit bigger for this scene. I felt like the other one I was like way back here, and I feel like on this camera like I should be more in like this range. You know what I mean? Like much closer, so we can still make eye-to-eye contact. I mean, why does it keep doing that? Oh shit! Y'all want to see the game, not me. And it keeps bringing that up. I'm gonna get pissed off. PS4 has to update. So basically, something happened. You hit a meteor, and ship crashes. Right? Chapter 1's lost in space.
You lied to me. Logo was impossible. Could not see the shuttle from space. Tell truth. No lie.
You haven't pushed your guy yet? I haven't? Okay, hold up. I'll put him down right now. We're going to do the cyber tank this time, I think. I'm going to put him right next to you. There we go. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, tell him. Start it back over. This is all part of the game, chat. That's what I'm saying. It's very quirky. It's very quirky. They're like, all right, here you go. Just get into it. He has gum stuck to his helmet. And hold up.
Greetings. I'm your funerary spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further,
Where
confirm
are
that you're
you?
still able to read after the impact.
Yeah, I can read. I can read.
Splendid.
We're good.
You've gotten into a non-standard situation. The
Oh
Breathedge
shit,
Funeral
okay.
Agency is
So here's the
not
thing, right?
history. However, your death may cause the loss
Where's
of
my
your
gum?
reputation.
I had
Therefore,
gum.
We suggest that you stop the gas leak and survive.
Plug it. I'm gonna plug it up with a chicken. Look at this shit. Right? Plugged up with a chicken.
To stop the leakage, you'll
Where-
need an object without any holes.
Right. Without any holes. So we had holes, it was gum, but the gum is not in my inventory now. Where did it go? I'm like missing the gum actually. Take that. Where's the I'm supposed to have gum in my inventory. Where's the gum? What if I do this? If I plug that one back up, can I go outside? Nope, can't go outside.
To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes.
Yeah, it's trying to tell me to use the gum, but the gum's not present. Oh, there it is.
When
There's the
picking out
gum.
a useful
I just
item,
missed it.
You can stuff them in your pockets. Take out the chewing gum from your
There we
pocket.
go.
Try not to stick it somewhere except for your face.
Oh, come on, dude. Come on with this. See how it's like blowing up?
To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes.
Okay, plug it up. There we go. All right, we got it. I just had to look for it. My fault.
That's impressive. You've almost won.
You've almost won.
Remember that the funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is
All
recommended.
right, so we're trying to find help, right? Like, hey, somebody help
Go
me.
into outer space.
Since I kind of know what we're doing, we can move a little bit quicker. But kind of give you an idea.
Is detected.
You have
Probably this is the
certain
central core
you have a
of
certain
life. Be
level of
careful.
air that you
Radiation
have,
will kill you
right?
instantly in such a suit. That was a close call. You've got
Yes.
great engineering skills. You have broken the antenna completely. Now you will need some special equipment and interphone activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel if it's still intact.
So he says I have great engineering skills. I
Discover
broke the
your
antenna
item. It
completely.
is automatically added to the memory processor in the kitchen, where you can
Try to
break
grab
this
this
item
metal,
using
'cause we're gonna need
necessary
that.
resources. Probably.
Probably. I'm telling you, man, the quirkiness is what gets me on this one. I think the quirkiness is just hilarious. Oop, oop, got it. Okay, I only have a little bit of breath though, so we can't be out here too long. We have to get our shit and get back inside. But we can keep moving in and out, so. Let's see, what do I got? Resources, composite. I could make refined metal. These things are something I'm gonna have to get to in a little while. They're a little harder to find though. Death made by people that like animal abuse. I mean, that was just an incident. It was funny. I mean, it's a video game. You know what I mean? Do I think that it's cool to like hurt the chicken? No. We're going here.
Like the great news.
Yes.
Using my ingenious 2-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills.
Holy
Remember
shit!
that
That
you're
guy was
still able
talking
to
really
become
fast.
depressed.
You're still able to become depressed. So with this one, there's a oops. With the processor, this is one thing that I thought was kind of funny because they're like, "Hey, make this stupid thing that doesn't have any point to it." You know what I mean? We need wire. There's none over here. I can get some somewhere nearby.
Judging by the primary analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics.
There we go. Okay, I can actually grab these, and I don't know why I would want to yet, but I can like grab them and just like yeet them off into space. Like, I don't really know what that does yet, but I can yeet them off into space, and that is glorious. The background music is so nice. It's so pleasing. So pleasing. I'm gonna grab this because I don't know how much wire I need. And I know there's a couple there. So a video game about denigrating non-Americans is okay. Like COD. Not necessarily, no. No, I think you're reading into this a little bit. I'm just playing a game to have fun. Create this. Cryptographic debugging station, it says. Which we can do. I don't remember what we're supposed to do with this. Was it this thing? Nope. Where was I supposed to go? Pick up the debugging station. There we go.
This is exactly what was on the blueprint. Then try to reconfigure
Oh,
the
yes.
receiver. If you have any
That's right.
doubts or
You make a
actually something
debugging
like
station,
yourself,
and it's actually just
we'll
the thing that you
automatically
beat
take
on
your
it with.
measurements to order a coffin from our company. Thank you for choosing
Debug. Hit it with a stick. Call for help. It fixed it. Using trampolines to jump to conclusions. Hey, that's what we do.
The rescuer's arrival time exceeds your estimated lifespan by
Crap imposed by the developers. So now we have to make this like random ass thing. Makes no sense to make it. I can't make the handy scrapper though. I should make that. I should make that. Because I'm going to need that. Because we're going to have to make this crap imposed by the developers. We can make thick electrical tape. This was what? Refined metal. Okay, so I need metal and here, can you break that? So I need metal and I need what was that? I think rubber, so I can make tires, or so I can make the other thing. It was rubber, right? I think it was rubber. I think it was rubber. Oh, oof, oof. 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 There's also food. I'm gonna take those and the water. I need all that. There's a radio thing that I actually need to break. Is this it? Plastic? Yeah, that was
It wasn't
plastic.
possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on
Can
reception, which
you
gives
tell
a
me
good
where
reason
the
not
thing
to
is
respond
at?
and not to be distracted
Is this it?
despite the
Yes.
objections of the hormonal system.
Console. This is what I'm looking for. Plastic, battery, all that jazz. That's what we're looking for. I don't really know fabric. Okay. Just a fire alarm, gents. Go inside. One second. One second, Chad. I'm reading this thing real quick. Sorry about this. All right. Sorry about that. Had to read that message. It was a little important. Composite resources, I can make a battery. I can make a couple of these, which I'm going to need 2 of them. I can't remember how to make rubber. My name is Babe. One sec.
Your interlocutor has a very sweet accent, causing fatal errors in my grammatical functions.
Alright, how do we make rubber, chat? How do we make rubber? Composite resources, equipment, tools, modules, decor, vehicles. Okay, you can actually build bases and shit in here. You can actually build bases and shit in here. So that's what that's the end goal, is to eventually be building fucking bases. But right now, we just want to find Grandpa's mug, okay. Maybe if I beat this thing up, I can get a tape recorder. Wire, plastic. Yeah, okay. Where was the metal? Create the crap imposed by developers and put it in your hands. Nutrition package is what that was.
Be careful with the vacuum breakdowns. An electric shock of such power can lead to the failure of my systems, and I can't guarantee the safety of your corpse before the arrival of the funeral team.
I got a condom. That's what I just got. I'm not sure if you saw that. I'm not sure if you saw that. Okay, that's what we need right there. Electrical tape. That's what we needed. So we had to get rubber so we can make thick Where did it go? I just ran into it. It yeeted it into space. See that? The physics on that thing is just floating through space. Alright, let's go in here and make the thing that we need to make. We were trying to do... I need more rubber. I need more rubber. Okay. I got rubber. I need more. So it came from wires. I see, dangerous place on the road. There's many life-giving oxygen. You cannot fly there. If you suddenly smoke there, you can explode. That lady's weird. It's better to suffocate than to burn. That's actually probably not totally false. Not gonna lie. It's better to suffocate than to burn.
Judging by the degree of decomposition,
Okay,
this subject
this
might fall
guy
upon catastrophe. We have a murder here,
was
Sherlock, and we
murdered.
just have to ignore it.
I want that. I want that. And then I want this. Nope. Okay, so we gotta head back up now. Where do I have enough breath to beat this thing to death? I think I do. I am not getting any rubber though. This game is like withholding the rubber from me, chat. Burning would be less painful. After 30 to 35, you wouldn't feel anything. All your nerve endings would be gone. Are you kidding me? You wouldn't make it that long. You would suffocate before that point. So you would basically, like, you would burn to death. And your nerve endings wouldn't be gone, I don't think. I don't think so. You're talking about 30 to 45 minutes. I think I would rather just suffocate. Suffocation would be done pretty quickly. A couple of minutes. You know what I mean? A couple of minutes. Is there anything in here? Yeah, let's put the water in there, because I don't need to carry that much water around. Let's put the plastic, because I don't need it yet. With this, we'll put our batteries in here. It's decent. It's basically Greater Rifts from Diablo. Yep, we talked about that one. I remember that. Let's turn off the music. Then you're numb and in shock. No, 30 to 45 seconds. You said minutes. After 30 to 45, you would be in shock, but I don't know about numb. I don't know about numb. Hey, friendos, how are you? What's up, Danny? Good to see you. How have you been? We were just talking about whether we would rather die by burning or if we'd rather die by suffocation. Totally normal conversation. You have no nerve endings to scream, I'm on fire. Yeah, but okay. I don't believe it. I think I would. I'm just gonna stick to. You've been better. That sucks, man. I hope it gets better for you. I would rather stick to just suffocation. Like, I'm going to die. I can't breathe. I'm dead. You know what I mean? See, I have 2 rubber now. I should be good. had this same conversation with a friend last week. If you'd rather die by burning or suffocation, which did you settle on? Equipment, resources. There we go. Thick rubber tape. Y'all have no clue. Never been in a life-death accident. You're right. I have never been in a life and death accident. I have no idea which I would prefer. You're not wrong there, because I've never had to do it. If I had been in either one or both, let's say if I would had at one point nearly suffocated or suffocated and then came back to life, and if I had burned to death and came back to life, then I would be able to say I'd rather do this. You're right. Both terrible. We couldn't decide. You're right. Yeah, those are both terrible. Those are both terrible. There we go. We won! 999,900 experience. Finish maximum level in the game. Woo! Total success.
Stimulation is complete.
Get to the
Having tracked your
vaccination
brain's
point.
activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small
That was it,
electrical
chat.
to improve your engineering
That's all they
skills.
want.
Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations.
They said make
However,
that
it was
thing.
entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will
They
walk
said
you
make
towards
that
some
thing.
rescue
Depending on how
resources
engulfed in
motivation.
flames you are, here's that topic. Here's that topic is pretty normal. We were discussing is 3 a.m. Depending on how engulfed in flames you are, you could be dying from both at the same time. You know what? You're 100% correct, sir. Yes. And I'm going to have to turn this thing off again because it keeps fucking showing up for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe spine is broken in multiple places. Let's put some music on. This is getting a little weird. There's a
The
shitter
waste
here.
disposal system is damaged and is operating in reverse
Need a
mode.
scanner?
The toilet
Okay.
can suck objects flying past the shuttle when the tanks are full.
Alright, let's see. What's next? We need to get to the evacuation point, which is way the fuck over there. Way the fuck over there. We can't go 1,600 feet. We can't go 1,600 feet. Maybe spine is broken in multiple places. Wait. Why would your spine be broken in multiple places?
The
Now
largest
I'm
condom in the
confused.
world, and also an emission of gas, most likely oxygen, are detected ahead. The
Yep.
service supply compartment, almost intact. They usually install oxygen stations here. You would be in luck if they managed to get inside. A damaged door
Okay.
scanner.
If I can
Scan the scanner with
Can
a
I just
scanner to
beat
record the
this?
scanner's damage data to the scanner protection system for emergency depressurization. of the
Come on,
compartment.
can I break
Only a
this?
scanner.
Oh,
I used one
fuck.
Scanner 8 times.
Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna investigate
There's
this.
no data on the condom being suitable for an oxygen reservoir, but you can try to construct a simple balloon for distracting yourself
Oxygen
from fatal
cannon.
thoughts.
There we go. Never mind, man. Never mind. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oxygen is not unlimited. You're right, it's not unlimited. Why am I just playing in this one? Why y'all let me just sit here and play with the fucking super me? Y'all can't even see what I was doing. Because it's not your job to make sure that I'm streaming the right scene? That's right. Sorry. That's my fault. We're going to take the scanner. Because we have things that we can scan. And we're going to make a handy scrapper. That way we can break that thing down. And then we're going to go back down there. And we're going to break that thing. I could do this, but I'm going to hold on to my stuff for now. What I do want to do is put this in one and that one in one. And I want to pull this one out and I want to scan that. Now I can make a first aid kit, chat. That's why we have the scanner, so we can make those things. But I'm going to fly back down here because there's a door that I could beat on. That if I can break the door, we'll be in a good place, chat. A good place. There we go. Break the door. There we go. Okay. So if I can break this door, we can get whatever's inside of here. Push it up. Hit it. Break it. Almost. We almost got the door. The durability on that thing was gone.
This is
Oh, I got
Royal
oxygen in
Oxygen
here.
Station. It can be used for
Sweet.
long-distance flights if you don't break it.
Neutralize. That is the way doors work. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Just
Examine.
carefully remove the station by removing 2 screws.
We got the new
Anyway, this doesn't
blueprint.
matter
Look at an
anymore.
oxygen
At least now
station.
you have an understanding of how to assemble one. You have a set of its parts and a light taste of despair.
Yes, a light taste of despair. If you break them, you can get what's inside. Yeah, okay. That's what I said. Bottle of water is now makeable. Is it makeable or craftable? Oof, oof, oof. There's a big condom right there, by the way. I'm curious what it is. It's a little absurd. I thought it was funny. Speaking of bottle of what? Don't start it. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Hold on, because I have to go back into the thing, otherwise I will die. I have to fly back into the thing. Chicken dielectric. I don't know how that solves the problem, but it does, and that's what's important right now.
The shuttle got caught on some larger debris. Lucky.
I'm gonna break this, and then I'm gonna go over there, because I feel like I'm okay with oxygen for just a second longer. There we go. We can go in here now. All right. Once I get in here, I'll take your water, and there's the breath. Okay. Bottle of water, or not the bottle, just the drink. There you go. Ghost of Tsushima's parry system is annoying sometimes. Sometimes, indeed, it is. You do not need to tell me that one. Okay, we've got the nutrition pack. Ice and nutritious goo. I can make one, though. I don't need to make one. I've got oxygen candles. Doesn't work if you're not perfect. You're right. Also, if you're playing on the hardest difficulty, the window is smaller. The window is smaller. I need 2 plastic and more fucking... Okay. Thick electrical tape and aluminum. I need thick electrical tape and aluminum. Which means we probably need to make the drill. I don't have the drill. Oxygen generator. Yep. Food, water. Okay. So I need to make this. And I can't do that without aluminum. So what do I need to do? If I can get 2 plastic and thick electrical tape, I'll be good there. I have the plastic up here. I'm gonna move this goo over there so I don't have it in my bag. Put the condom and the batteries over there. The light bulb. I've got a water bottle. These things are fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put these over here. I don't need all the wire in my inventory, or the fabric, or the refined metal. I'm just gonna kind of hold on to this stuff. I'm trying to keep my inventory small. Like, I swear I fucking parried, then I managed to literally not parry any of the abilities. Yep. Okay, we're good. We restocked. I feel like the rubber right now is not... I'm not finding it very easily. The rubber, that is.
The sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork, which can lead to visibility deterioration.
Yes.
I understand that such an image can horrify
Hey,
you.
there's
If
all
you're
kinds of
managing
rubber.
this, you will need to pay only
Holy
half the cost
shit.
of a damaged spacesuit in such a situation. The Breathedge agency is proud of its loyal attitude.
All
towards
kinds of
clients.
rubber. That sounds about right. That sounds actually about on par with what I experienced. Right? Swear I fucking parried, then managed to literally not parry any of the abilities. It's, yep. Yep. Because you're like, you know what? I know I got this. I know I got that. But it wasn't within that, like, you were like a couple of milliseconds off, right? Like, it was just barely off. It's like, alright. Alright. You know. I have big busts and slender legs. I wanted you to know and motivate to save me. Okay. I don't need that. I have this one. I'm gonna make a couple of these because I have 6. I don't think I need rubber for anything else. Okay, so we've got that. Can we make the station yet? If I get the plastic, no, we can't make the station yet. I could get the plastic here. So condom, wire, and plastic. Condom, plastic times 2, and wire. Resources, items. Yeah, so this will give me a little bit more oxygen. Right? A little more oxygen is never bad. So, now we have 100 oxygen. Okay, so we need to get aluminum. So I need to be able to get the drill. Let's go down here and see what we can find. Let's see what we can find down here.
Toilet detected. Some of our clients
Toilet
are very sensitive
detected.
about toilet talk, and therefore we included a dictionary filter which will replace the word feces with the word joy. Judging by the amount of joy around, this is the debris of the liner's
Okay.
public
Believe
toilet.
that.
This means that there may be large reserves of water from the shower tanks nearby. The main thing is
Yes.
not to confuse them with liquid waste tanks.
Yes. Oh, fuck me, man. I need another one. Okay. Pick up the metal. I'll pick up the metal. It's fine. Okay, chat? It's fine. If I get the metal, I can come back up here. I can make my shit. And then go back down there. Those handy scrapers are kind of an annoyance, I've noticed. Because, like, they don't have very good durability. There's that. Okay. Quasi resources. Equipment, tools. Give me that thing. I guess I could also make this. I could also make this. That would give me a little chance to get more rubber. Might as well. 1 minute and 18 seconds left on the next thing. We need. That's what we're working on right now. Food. Miscellaneous. Yep. I don't know why that's even a thing. Miscellaneous. Okay. And then there's achievements. Yay. Okay. All right. So the thing that we need to do is I just got my thing back here. I can bind it there and I can bind that there. Is I need to find a way to make a drill, and I don't remember. Your blueprint. Alcohol. I don't need cigarette butt. I don't need what's over there. There's nothing over there. Can I take that? Nope. Nothing over there. I guess if I go over here, maybe. Let me actually come back up here because I feel like I'm missing something up here. We can scan this chair. Cigarette butt. What do we got? Plastic. I already have plastic, so that's not going to be the thing that I'm missing. That's not the thing that I'm missing. Alcohol. Food. There's plastic. We need more plastic. I don't think I can just hit it. Get up there. Got some stuff that direction, but I don't want to go over there just yet. I don't want to. Okay, it's ready with 12 units. Alright, I'm going to go inside here, and then we will do the battle. I think I need to go up there next. Go inside here. Alright, let's do this battle. Let's do the battle. Looks like Redemption. Back in sexy. Okay. Looks like Redemption gets his 1,000 points. Add points. Oops. Redemption 16, 65, 1,000. He's getting those points, if you're curious. He's getting those points because he has the most units placed right here. Back in sexy came in and fucking wrecked some shit though, huh? Telling you, back in sexy. Nice work, nice work. We got through it. Looks like Redemption did get the mobs too. Okay, I don't need you to be up there. And we're gonna go ahead and push into the next one here. Start battle. Let's see. I think it was pretty good. I want to keep building up this tank a little bit, so I'm gonna drop the tank back down. There we go. Go away. All right, so we are trying to find a way. There's a tool that I feel like we're missing. We haven't found it yet. Yeah, leave that. I didn't mean to take it. Son of a bitch. There's a tool that we need to make. It's a drill. We don't have the. This is the blueprint right here. Look at that. I knew I forgot to pick up something. Yep, take it. There we go. Can I make it now? Let's say I was like, I'm pretty sure it didn't take a whole lot. Refined metal and a battery. Okay, I can do that. I have the refined metal. So we'll get the refined metal, and then we'll do Epic Centurion with Feckin' Sexy. Okay, dude. I see you. I see you. And it was a battery, so we'll take a battery. This will give us the drill. And then we can get aluminum, which will allow us to make the oxygen things. And then we can use the oxygen things to go a little bit further. We'll put that on 4. So I know there's some aluminum right here. I did play a little bit of this game before stream, like yesterday or the day before. So like there's a little bit of practice there. There's a little bit of practice there, but... Come on. Okay, you're going to make me press it every time? Getting the aluminum though, so this is good. Okay, this is exhausted, so let's go to the next one. And so this is gonna, I'm getting as much as I can because it allows me to make the oxygen like crates, and those oxygen crates I'm gonna be able to place like along the way so that we can refill our oxygen essentially. So it allows me to go further. There we go. So in here now, if I go to Objects, Stations, I need thick electrical tape. I thought I had more rubber. I know where to get some if I need it, but do I have any thick electric? Okay, I need to go get some rubber too, because I can only make one of these, and that's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough overall, so... Yep, handmade unit with batteries producing that thing. So let's go down here because I know that there's a, I can like cut up the floor down here, and there's actually one over near and the other thing too where I can get rubber that way. That way I have like an abundance of rubber so that I can, you know, make more of those oxygen stations because those are going to be necessary. So extract, thank you, and then I can come in here and do the same thing. It's not a lot by any means, but, you know. I received a signal from Normandy. Did you get it too? I think it's some kind of trap. You mustn't fly there. Maybe these are survivors aren't other survivors, and then they eat them. That's actually a totally valid concern. Like, seriously? Like, Babe is crazy, but Babe is not lying in that regard. Could absolutely be a fucking psychopath. I really like the movement though. It definitely feels like you're in space, so I like that a lot. Alright, getting some air, getting a big breath, and then I'm going to fly over here to get more rubber. Yeah, I can still hold a few, so we're good. We're good. I need to be able to make multiple. So we're alright.
A lot of various goods were transported in the cargo holds of the liner unnamed.
There should be a
The funeral
lot here,
agency
right?
rented only a small part of the ship's space in the framework of
Got
the
rubber
advertising
here?
company and has nothing to do with these goods.
There we go. I thought I remember seeing some over here. I don't remember how much it was, but I thought it was at least a few. What do you think these rubber things are actually here for, though, huh? Can you not? Thank you. There we go. Any more? I think that's all of it. I think that's all of it. There's probably some over here too, but I'm not going to dig all that. These things are just like sitting there though. All frozen and shit, like stuck to the floor. Not able to go back. Time to go back over here. So I guess the question here then is if I go to get paint, or I can make a couple of things. I should probably go get the paint. Because I'm going to need the paint, I think. Because the paint's going to give me a better suit. Yeah, if I recall correctly, I can get these, which will help. So, because I'm going to go into radiation, so I need to get this stuff. I need to get paint. I have a roll of fabric and glass. So I'm going to turn a couple of these things in to rubber. And then after these things are made into rubber, we should be able to go find some paint. And I know where the paint's at. Alright, one more of that. Okay, I think that's enough for the electrical tape. I'm going to make a couple of these. I can make 2 of them. Okay, not enough space. Let's put some shit up here then. Put this up. Put this up. I only need 1 of those. Put the scissors up. Put the alcohol up. Put the blueprint up. It's fine. I don't really need that. Put the cigarette butt up. I don't know why the fuck I had that. That should be enough to let me grab another one. And then we can leave. Stations, go. Fuck, man. My knees, chat. My knees. Alright, I'm going to put one of those there. Because I don't need scissors. So basically, we want to make our way this direction, right? Like, we want to make our way over to that. But there's paint over there. So I think what I'm going to do is go this way, towards this thing. And then I'm going to drop my oxygen tank, which is going to allow me to, like, basically replenish my oxygen. So I can go to and from this place. So I can have like think of like an oxygen checkpoint, right? So the point being that I can get there because I need to get there for paint. So I think we should probably go not as far as we can, but probably a good distance. Something where I can like go and I can kind of go back and forth.
Be able to clean it from the inside. It's impossible to repair it. The paint itself also has no value after freezing.
Right. Yep. So I don't need to stop here because I've still got 50 health. Yeah, there's some aluminum over there too. I need to keep that in mind if I end up needing more of it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go until about 30, I think, and then I'll drop my oxygen tank. So I know that I'm pretty good.
If this station
like right
doesn't
here.
explode, your engineering skills will be
We'll install it right
I
here.
recommend that you investigate the immediate vicinity
And then
of
I'm gonna
the
install my
radiation
refill my
protective equipment
oxygen.
applying to the evacuation zone.
So it holds 500 essentially, and I can recharge this too. So think of this as like a, there we go, like a big breath. Like give me a breath, right? And then I can keep going. And now I have a location I can go back to. So like my radiation is up right now, which is kind of bad. I thought I was able to like project myself into it. I need to get in here and just get like some paint so I can go back and make some. 74. I feel like we are like actually like
A large
not
accumulation
moving
of
very
toxic
fast.
colorant has been discovered. If you find a container with this substance, you may receive irreversible brain damage and also improve the anti-radiation protection of the spacesuit.
Yeah, and also improve the anti-radiation protection. Yes. Come on, let me go just a little bit quicker, please. That would be fantastic. I almost feel like I should drop one of those things in here. That way I have like a breath that I can get so that I think I should. Yeah, we're gonna do this.
It looks like a tank with paint.
So I'm gonna break that because I want the lead plate. There we go, lead paint, lead paint. Extract, drill required, okay, extract. We're actually getting paint here, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop that. There we go, so I can refill. I gotta be careful over here though because I am in like radiation zone. And there we go, okay. But once I get this thing built, I should be able to come back in here pretty freely. There it is, okay. We'll grab this one, and that should be enough, I think. That should be enough lead plating. Take that, and that, and that, and that. Now let's get out of here. We're gonna swim back. So I say swim, but I actually mean we're gonna fly back. We're gonna float back to where we're at. And we're gonna go back over here and get some oxygen on our last thing, and kind of make our way back to try to make the paint deal. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to get up there and get the new mask or whatever. So how we looking on the thing? I'm not even kidding. I swear, Ghost of Tsushima isn't registering some of my parries. It's probably because you're not doing it right, bro. I'm just fucking with you, my dude. Come on, am I gonna make that? Holy shit, 100 meters away? Like, fuck, I really pushed it. The radiation's going back down, though, so we're good. Once we get this radiation thing, we should be alright. I know it's not unlimited, okay? There's an oxygen thing right here. Give me a break. Yeah, there we go. Refilling oxygen. This is why these things are so great. You can dismantle them and move them around too, but like right now, the only point that I have is I needed to be able to go over there and get paint. I need to be able to look here, and then I can go back up. You purposely timed it a tad early for a regular parry and held the button because I was 1 HP, and you still died. Sorry, I should not be laughing at you for dying. What's this guy got?
It's probably the owner of the shuttle with paint. He was engaged in illegal pumping during the crash, judging by the traces of paint on his hands.
Smuggler's Eye, huh? I have no idea how to do it, probably using some eyes. I should try it since this one fell out. Rumor has it that smugglers can open any lock with a retina scanner. Okay.
And he toad stuck in his face.
Any lock with a retina scanner. So that will be... I bet I was supposed to do that instead of like breaking open the door.
This shuttle's reconstructed for pumping paint from the liner tanks. Such paint sells for a lot of money on the black market, although smugglers are happy about their profit only for a short time due to the paint's toxicity.
Yeah, I can get a lot of rubber right here. Keep that in mind. Lots of rubber. What are these?
The safe is private property, and the Global Funeral Agency is indifferent to the fact of its opening. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency.
Okay, shit.
We care
Lead
about
paint.
your reputation.
Got it. I don't think I should do that. I think I need to go back over here to this one so I can get another breath of air and then go back. Because I kind of took my time at that spot instead of just flying back. And that means that I'm probably going to need to charge this one soon. Oh my gosh, dude. Fuck, my knee. Oof. Oof. Come on. And once we get full health, we're just going to go right back. Okay, come on. There we go. We're just going to go back up there now. Get a breath of fresh air. We've got other shit we could look at here, but I don't think this is the right time. I think we should go there first. I mean, I guess I could probably go up here and kind of drop off my other oxygen tank. I really wanted to kind of like start working my way that way, though.
There should have been a joke about fat people here, but it didn't fit into the screen's text field.
Okay. Go that way. Go that way. Do you try overcome radiation without spacing? I must try, definitely. It might save us. Yeah, I actually want to get back into Ghost of Tsushima Redemption. I want to get back onto that game and play a little bit. I never got the platinum trophy for that one, and I didn't do all the side missions and all that stuff. And like I enjoyed the game a lot. Like I really liked that game. Loved it actually. So I should probably consider jumping back into that game soon. Especially the PS5 stuff. Like I bet the PS5 upgrade is probably pretty smooth for that game.
A standard coffin at the Global Funeral Agency. The opening of the coffin will be considered an offense and an act of vandalism, but no one will judge you if you die.
But no one will judge you if you die. You're right, yeah. There we go. We got our breath. We're good. Okay. What can we make? Tools. Okay, so we have lead paint. Glass I don't have. I only have one lead paint. Are you fucking kidding me? Can I make more? Okay, I can make more. So we can make more lead paint. That means that we can probably make... With a roll of fabric and 4 aluminum, we can make that thing. So I think I have the aluminum. 1, 2. I don't. I'll have to go get it. And the roll of fabric. I thought I had a roll of fabric. I have these, which I can make roll of fabric. Put the lead in there. Put the metal and the plastic in there. I didn't want to do that. Use this equipment. I need to do a roll of fabric. Somebody help me, please. 4 fabric. Are you fucking with me? Okay. There's one. Can I take this one? There's one. Take that one. We have 18 minutes left on that. Okay. I'll probably be able to get another one in after this. Fix it. So we got our roll. Fuck, I forgot to go out. We got our roll of fabric. I need to go get more aluminum though, huh? And that, there was some, I think, right there on that thing. Over there. That's a really long way away though. Like a really long way away for aluminum. There has to be something closer, right? Like maybe on this one? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to that one, which means I have to go to my tank over here to refill. Chat. What do y'all think about this so far? Do y'all like survival games at all? I'm kind of a fan of them personally. I enjoy them. I think that they're they are enjoyable. They're relaxing. It's a fun little deviation from Assassin's Creed. I wouldn't want to play them like only exclusively, but like I said, it's a fun deviation from Assassin's Creed for a little while. Play this. This is what I kind of been playing off stream a little bit, just that one. But I started fresh on here specifically for stream because I wanted y'all to see some of the initial quirkiness, which I thought was funny. There we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. And there we go. Okay, now I can swim back. Now I can swim back. So we've got our aluminum. We had enough just for the one. I'm already right here though. I should go ahead and grab another one. I should go ahead and fill up. Get both of these. Because I don't know where more aluminum is at right now. And I don't want to have to come back out here unless necessary. There's probably more on this rock though, maybe? I don't know. Maybe there's some on that rock. I kind of need to, man, I need to pee a little bit, to be honest. Y'all got me drinking some water over here. Really only the one. It's really only the one sip. I think we'll probably do this for a little bit longer, maybe 15 more minutes or so, and then I'm going to switch over to, I've got a couple of photos that I pulled out from God of War today that I think I kind of want to make into Instagram posts, and we can kind of walk through that process for y'all, see what y'all think. On there. Oof, oof. Oh, we can make the suit nice. I don't have any glass though. I could probably get glass from the
exit game in the menu of your spacesuit, which will solve all your problems.
Or click exit game. That's funny. It's like, or click exit game. Alright, transfer. Can I get glass out of this? Resources, yellowish water, raw fabric, deposit. Cannot get glass out of the vault. Okay. I also have, how do I make a first aid kit maybe? Resources, objects, stations, tools, items, first aid kit, fabric and alcohol. Okay. I should probably get this one, battery, refined metal, and plastic. Because 100 battery, refined metal, and plastic. Because that'll let me refill that one. Yeah, that'll let me refill the one that I have. Then I think with this one, I should probably go this direction a little bit and like actually place it, I think. Yeah. I'm going to place it down here at this guy. I'm going to go all the way to that thing
The shuttle's plating
And
is
place
blue.
it.
These are the rescuers. Given that the evacuation shuttles have increased strength, the impact force must have been incredible.
Because that'll give me like a little like triangle of. I forgot to make that fucking refill, dude. Oh shit. Okay. We can make this. We can make it over here. This is gonna be like one hell of a little fly, but we can make it over here. And then technically, I could just go straight over there. I think. Quench your thirst, he says. Okay, I'm gonna need to go back up there. Fly down here to this thing and drop my oxygen thing, so I have a little thing
It looks
to
like an
explore
underage
out
child's
here.
cabin. I hope we won't find any dead children here, otherwise we will never escape the attacks of human rights activists.
I don't think that though. That part I was like, okay, that's not very funny. I'll agree to that one. We'll put it right here. Refill. There we go. Okay, let's explore. It looks like there's more aluminum here, so we're good. We found some aluminum there. What else is there? Some more plastic, wire. What other resources are around here? There is like you can get like this propulsion thing that I don't have yet, and I've gotten it in my other game, but I don't remember how I got it. So I'm wondering if maybe I'm just like skipping something that I did before. Okay, I'll take salt.
Oh no, that's what I was worried about.
Salt, that's not a
Hold
child,
on.
it's fine.
The data analysis shows that this subject is 45 years old. This is an ordinary dead man with
Salt.
signs of drug intoxication. His body is reduced in
Condom,
half and he
yep.
was killed in a sadistic way. It's alright, we've avoided a scandal.
Okay, that's a box of salt. I don't really want to break it open. Breath is still in okay state. This is a box of salt. Nothing down here. There's some metal down here. No, that's still salt. It's like all salt is over there. Alright, let's get our breath. What's this? Grumpy chicken, okay. There's nothing in there. Let's get our breath so we don't die. 'Cause that's important. We don't want to die. We don't want to die, chat. I didn't get a full breath? Come on. Why are you not doing this for me? I get that I'm floating, but like it keeps shutting off on me, which is kind of dumb. Nothing in there. What is this? Nope. We looked in there. There's
It seems
nothing
that the
in
drawings
it.
are made by an adult, or a foot. It's not possible to identify this precisely.
Did you say or a foot? Let's just head back. Let's just head back. There's a... I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on. I'm like... I'm starting to get into this idea of like maybe I should go like get my knee taken a look, like checked out. You know what I mean? Like it's been like super inflamed for the last couple of days. If it's like this all week and I don't see any kind of improvement by the end of the week, like I'm gonna probably set up an appointment to go get it looked at. It's like I don't know, man. I have like tinnitus in my knee, but this is a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like it's not tinnitus. Like it hurts to actually bend my knee, going up and down the stairs and stuff like that.
The rescuer spacesuits are like the ordinary ones, but I always wanted to learn how their flashlights work as they don't require recharging. I propose we loot
We
the
got a
corpse for scientific
flashlight.
purposes.
We looted the corpse. I'm gonna drink while I'm up here too. Probably eat and drink. Comrade, take care of
Your
Looks
blood
like a drop
will
in
soak
crazy.
the
Holy
island!
shit! Doxy, what are you doing, crazy? That's like $25 that you just wasted on this content. Bruh. Thank you. I had to shut that off, I knew it. You wouldn't like it if I told you. Oh, wait. What do you mean you wouldn't like it if I told you? What are you talking about? Wouldn't like it if I told you. I appreciate your 5 gifted subs, Doxy, very much. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, supporting the content. You tried to get tokens? Oh no. 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 Mm-mm. No, I know what you're planning, and I implore you not to do that, please, please. But seriously, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I do appreciate it, Danny. Glad appreciate the sub. Tordak, one of my mods, thanks for the sub. Welcome in, Benzie boy. If you're in here, thank you. Brian in your brain, ain't seen you in a hot minute. Thank you. And feckin' sexy coming in with the fucking big ass shit. Coming in there. I think Danny said thank you for the gift. I think a wild guess on there. Yo, hold up. Feckin' sexy and redemption both are looking like they're gonna get 1,000 points here. Like, my Twitch is in Portuguese, but thank you so much. You're good. You're good. All right. I think we're good to be back on. Doxy, thank you again. Why does that thing keep fucking showing up on me? Every time I switch scenes, it's popping up. Like, I don't understand. Okay. We are in need of food and drink. There's that. And I'm actually going to take this so I can make the food. Drink the water. Drink water. Give me some more, actually. Because that did not do it for me. There we go. That'll do it for me. But I'll hold on to it. I'll hold on to it. Eat that one. I should probably make another nutrition pack. So you said it did not work, huh? That's unfortunate, you know? That's unfortunate. I'm sorry that it didn't work. I'm actually kind of glad it didn't work. How close are you to chugging a bottle of water? No! No, where'd it go? Okay, there it is. Okay, good. You're like, I took a risk. I knew it was a risk. Not close. Okay, shit. You're like, I was just curious, actually. Oh, there's the accelerator. I need to make that. I need to make that. Yellowish water. I've got yellowish water. Let me equip that. Where did the flashlight go? There we go. Okay. Let me equip the accelerator with the yellowish water. And that will actually... This will make it to where I can go faster, which is going to be fucking dope. Okay. Super excited about that. And there we go. So now we can actually like move a little bit quicker, which is cool. And if I was going to get tokens, I was going to get a bunch in one go. I think that makes sense. Hold on 1 second. That was almost... She was almost yelling at me on that one. Okay. Doxman just placed an epic artillery on the battlefield. Yo, Doxy, thank you. That's gonna be like legit. We're gonna fucking crush that one. Okay, so I do need like a kit there. Where do I need to go? Where are we headed? I can actually go a little bit faster now, which is cool. We can get to that thing a little bit more easily. I have that thing over there I can probably tear down now. That over there is not. I shouldn't have come over here yet. I'm actually going to turn around. Yeah, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go back. Because I'm going to go in here. I think we're going to probably save it here and shut this one off. I'm going to jump over to Photoshop because I'm going to set up a couple of those photos for Instagram because I don't have a photo prepared for Instagram tomorrow morning. And I want to get some photos pushed up to Instagram. So we'll do that on stream and then we'll throw a raid out to somebody and call it a night probably, I think. The battle's ready to go. Let me park this thing. We'll do the battle. And then I'm going to AFK for a hot second after the battle so that I can, after I start the next one, so that I can help my wife out. And then we'll call that one. So I'm going to pop that up, bring this up. Let's see, we've got Feckin' Sexy and Redemption, both with the maximum. So we're going to start this battle. I'm going to add points. Add points. Feckin' Sexy. The hilarious name. I'm going to add points. Redemption. 1665. 1000. There we go. Y'all both got the points. And we're getting through here. Doxy had the one epic down. Fucking crushing it. Second Sexy's got 7 kills, y'all. 7 kills. APOC 1987 almost had the 1,000 points as well. Y'all carried this to fucking victory right there. Alright, let's see. 8 kills, man. Redemption, you came in pretty strong. APOC, I don't want to pick the... fuck, okay. 8 kills is a hard carry. 8 kills is a hard carry. I'm going to give these ones to Feckin' Sexy, because 8 kills is a hard carry. There we go. That was he put in some work on that one. Or she. I don't know. We'll do this one. We'll do this one. This is the very hard loyalty skin chest. 50% chance for captains to get a skin. Okay, cool. Viewers get increased skin drop chances or as they unlock more loyalty slots. Here we go. We'll launch this battle. I'm going to put my tank out again. And then I'm going to go ahead and close this thing down. I'm going to be AFK for a hot second. I'll leave this up while you guys are doing that. But, easy save. And exit the desktop. Confirm. Okay. All right. I'm going to bring up Photoshop. We're going to get into this thing here in a second. So I'm going to put on some music for you. And then I'll be right back. And then when we come back, we'll keep going on with the Stream Raiders. We got time for this one more. This will be the last Stream Raiders thing that we do tonight. And then we will... Let's see. I could probably just put music on over here just to save resources because this thing's kind of struggling over here on the struggle bus for reals. Let me there we go. There we go. I'm not sure what the volume's like right now. Maybe if I go to 18. It feels a little loud. It feels a little loud compared to where I'm at, but y'all let me know. Either way, I'll be right back. Y'all listen to it, enjoy the music, and we'll go from there. You got pissed off and switched to Spider-Man? All right, we're gonna do some real quick overlays, or not overlays. We're gonna do some real quick. We put us in, I don't know, just chatting or something. Maybe I can put it over there in a second. Oh, file new, yeah. And then this thing here. I need to pull off my PS5. Thank you. Oops, you guys just lost sound. Let me bring this up. I forgot to turn the PS5 on first. Happens. And we lost the music. There we go. Oh wait, what? Was being weird? Just do this for a second. Why is that? Dude, I don't know why that's popping up every single time. That's really annoying. Can you play here? Yep, this computer. Pause it. We'll play on this computer. There we go. And play it. Okay, what about the next song? Like, play a song, okay? Like, come on, Spotify. If you have, you can import it. Okay, whatever that was. Whatever that was. And then the PS5 is acting up too. Or the capture card is anyway. It's not like picking up the thing. Oh man. Come on, game. The capture's not wanting to pick up with the PlayStation right now, so that's kind of what I'm dealing with. Could just close that and then maybe reopen it. So I don't have a lot of problems with the Elgato 4K, but like the one thing I noticed is that the signal drops. Like for some reason, like right now it says there's no signal, but like the that's the problem now. That's the problem now. So I know where that's at, and I don't. It helps to be on the right input, chat. It helps to be on the right input, chat. So what we're gonna do here is right now we're grabbing some photos off of the PS5 so that we can come on. There you go. Close it. We're grabbing some photos off the PS5 so we can go into Photoshop and get them prepared for, I don't know why that was up the whole time. So we can get them prepared for, what do you call it? For, I can't even think right now, man. Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, totally should. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, I post up my photos. It's like photo mode, right? So I do a lot of photo mode stuff. And why do you keep popping up when I switch to that? I'm going to show you guys kind of like where, how that process goes. So we have inside of here, not save data, media gallery. Like I said, I've been playing some of these, so you're going to get kind of a glimpse on like, what those photos are, and you'll get a little bit of heads up. Like you'll be able to see a little bit extra photos. But we've been doing this little thing where I'm trying to frame some shots. And that's kind of what these things are, is me framing shots and trying to get some composition going. I think that's probably it for this. Yeah, that's probably it for this. I can actually delete a lot of these. Copy to USB. Put these over the USB and then pull them over into our thing so we can actually do our edits. but I'm going to select all, and then deselect these, the ones that I want to keep for this thing. And I'm just going to do a quick scan through here, make sure that I don't want any of these extra photos, which I don't. I think I have all those. I tried this one, I wasn't a fan of it. I need to go back into that and see if I can't figure out what's going on with that stuff though. It took a lot. Dude, it took a photo for every single achievement that I got when it did the sync between my my PS4 version of Avengers and my PS5 version. It did like so many photos, dude. We're in a big situation here too with a lot of these things. I don't want to get rid of all of those though, man. Because I feel like there's some footage down here I might want. I feel like there's some footage down here I might want. I'm gonna hold off on this. And that should be good. So we'll put that to sleep. I know it's gonna make me do that thing again. Fucking dumb. And then we'll switch back over to the other computer, There we go. Yo, what's up, Boston? Good to see you, dude. How have you been, my guy? Glad you're doing well. It's good to see you pop in here, Finley. You know, like I know you've been super busy lately, so seeing your name pop in chat, it's like, oh man, I'm glad that Austin is still healthy. You know what I mean? I need to switch over on this one right quick. So wait, basically, if you just popped in, been well, I've been doing pretty good, man. We are currently right now getting ready to put some Instagram shots together here on stream. It's my driver is going nuts right now. Holy shit. I'm just trying to see this thing. There we go. Okay. And we can switch back now, I think. So we're going to make some Instagram posts, get those things ready, and then those will be good to go. So here you go. I have to shut that off again. It's annoying. So if you're not familiar, basically we take screenshots in these things, and then I'm going to kind of massage them a little bit to fit my content on Instagram, and then from there we'll be able to do this thing. So I've already got these ones. I can delete these so we're not dealing with duplicates. And then from these are like the base shots, which is going to show up on the other screen. So I think what I want to do is I want to start with, we've been doing a frame study. We've been doing a study on framing. So I'm going to start with this one. Give it a second. I'm actually going to hit enter and commit that because there's an issue where when you initially try to scale this, it doesn't like it. So I like to pull, when I'm doing this, I like to pull these rulers in so I can find dead center on the thing. It's right there. And then that way I can center my subject. I can center my subject on the overall frame, right? So like right now, Atreus is centered on the subject. So this is kind of the idea. This is supposed to be, it's not supposed to be, it is Kratos, right? And like you're looking through Kratos to see Atreus in the background. And I like this shot, but I like this shot better when you see the full 16:9. So we can't really do that here, but I'm gonna bring this down to 50. This gives me my little like white mark across the top. And we're gonna go, let's see, what is it, 180? We're gonna go down to 1030. And on top of these, we will throw in our, white blocks. And again, this is just kind of like a highlight thing. This is just like framing my content. This is what my Instagram page looks like. Like each one of these posts has this like frame around it. And that's just kind of like my thing. And then we do that bit. And then this one is the double. So this one's where I really like to shine because we can really get the whole point of the shot. And it still covers the same general basis as the 16:9, as intended, right? So in this case, I don't need so much there, but we do want to find the middle. I want to make him just like still be right in the middle, and we will make it a little bit bigger just to fill the space, right? So the problem is with this one, it's going to be a black picture on this right hand side, which kind of sucks, but with it seeing a little bit there, I've been trying to think of a way to like encourage people to swipe through them, and I don't think I'm going to do that just yet with this photo. So we're going to copy this one, and I just saved these outright. So Instagram's here. It'll be, what is today? Today is the 15th, or tomorrow will be the 15th. So April 15th, 001A. And then here we'll grab the other side and we will paste it on top, delete it. Nope, we're gonna save that one, and this will be April 15, 001B. And then this is our actual shot that'll be the presented thing, and this is gonna be April 15, 001. There we go. So that gives us a little bit of both. So we end up with the same shots. I didn't pull any tonight because we're playing Breathedge, and I probably won't pull anything else off of these. It'll just be this thing. And then so that covers these two. I've got this one covered, so I can close that. So this one, yeah. So we'll come back to this. So then the next one that we're gonna do, probably gonna be this one. I liked this shot quite a bit, to be honest with you, man. I felt like it's Atreus, like it's got the, you know, he's in motion. He's running through the snow here. The lighting was good. I really wish I could have added like a light like over here somewhere. And I don't think I can inside of this. Try though. Maybe a little darker. I could bring out a little bit of light. If I do that way. It makes it less dark. I think I will. I'm gonna use that filter to kind of give me just a little bit more. And then we'll do April 16th, 001. And I'm gonna actually grab, if I copy this, if I copy these filters, can I please? Can I copy this one? Can I do something? Oh man. Oh, fuck my knee, dude. Holy shit. So for this one, we're gonna have to drop this whole picture in as such, but I'm gonna have to center it again. Like we're gonna have to cut him right down the middle, which is kind of the bad thing whenever you're doing these shots for Instagram, is that you have to cut like down the middle, which means that this shot, whenever they swipe, is not going to be super interesting. So this isn't actually the main shot. This is just kind of the, what would you call it? Let me see, image adjust. I'm gonna do curves, and I went up with it a little bit, kind of bring out some of the light, right? So I'm gonna copy, I'm gonna rasterize this, and I'm gonna copy out this side. And it'll be April 16, 001A. And April 16, 001B. So that gives me the double shot, so I can put them side by side. So I'm gonna do a couple of these like this, and then we'll put them together on Instagram, so you can kind of see what that thing goes. See the whole process anyway, if you're interested in it anyway. Hey, Stream Raider. Hey, what's up, Carlos? I saw you just play. Oh yeah, placed an epic Nightmare Warrior, huh? Oh fuck, hold up, let's see this. I don't think I've actually seen one of those. How you doing, my dude? We got 11 minutes until this thing goes. It looks like right now Feckin' Sexy's the one that's coming in with a big boss right here. But Carlos came in with, look at that shit. Holy man. Nightmare Warriors. Where'd you get the Nightmare Warrior? I'm curious. We'll put that back. While we're waiting on that, we're doing some photo mode things where we're getting this stuff together for my Instagram. So that's I post that kind of content on Instagram. So I'm gonna pull that off, scale this up to here. And I don't like that one. I think it's too much. So you are Brazilian. Hey, we've actually got a handful of Brazilian folks in here. We've got, so you would officially be the third, I think. I think I like that because it puts it. It doesn't break it into third, but it puts them in the lower left quadrant. So that kind of gives me a little bit more picture on the background. I'm gonna do April 17th, 001. The 001's actually ambiguous, I think, but yeah. So we've actually got a couple of people that are from Brazil. So it's that's I'm actually surprised that we end up with that many folks. So we've got Danny Monster is Brazilian, and then Ursu is Brazilian. Cool that you've it's interesting to see that we've got Brazilian folks that come through here, especially given that, you know, we're not a Brazilian channel, so yep. Nice. He was showing me this video of this thing where like the meat just fell off the bone. I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to eat that. I'm hungry now. I am hungry now. All right, let's see. If we delete this, this will give us the full thing. April 17, I think is what we're at, right? Yeah, 001B. And then let's see. That is gonna put us on Saturday. So let's do one more, and that's what this one was. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of back and forth on this, right? Like I'm doing the frame shot here. This one is kind of framed, but he's like right in the middle still, right? So like, I delete these two. It's curious because I really want the frame to be a little bit like smaller, right? And I could get a little bit smaller, but not enough. Not enough. I could offset it like this. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe that's what I do instead. So I could put him like right here. I think so. Put it in a composition in that way. Like it kind of puts him off to the side a little bit. Or, like I said, we can continue to keep him like kind of framed in the middle like that. I'm not sure about that one though. I'm not sure about that one. And then I actually took two of these photos because I wanted to try to do some stuff here. So I'm gonna pull this one down. Oops. Like this. And we'll scale it a little bit just to kind of make it fit. And then, so that kind of like, that would like blow it out. I was kind of thinking that I might be able to do something like kind of, you know, I'm not really getting anything out of this that I really wanted to get. Oh, these are dumb. Okay, we'll do this. I'm just actually going to create two pictures. So we're going to create one like this one, which will be April 18, 001. And then I'm going to turn this one on, and this will be April 18, 002. And then the last thing that we'll do is we'll pull this thing in over here. We'll just pull in the regular one. I like this one the best, I think. And I will scale it out. So I'm going to center him this time. And we're going to pull it up that way. And delete. Okay. So then that'll give us this double frame where he's cut right down the middle. I feel like I've done that a lot though, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay. Like all of these shots here were cut down the middle. I really wanted the frame that I got though. Do not confuse come to Brazil with Comeo Brazil. It's a joke we do. Okay. Don't confuse it to those two. I got you. Okay. I'm curious about the joke now. I'm curious about the joke. What makes it such a joke? Okay, we'll do 1A, and then we're going to grab the other side over here. And we're going to do, paste that one. And we're going to do a April 18, 001B. So that should be good. So from there, we're going to, I don't know why I popped that thing back up. How much time we got? 5 minutes, okay. Because I'm going to get logged into my stuff right quick. gonna go to here. I'm gonna grab one of these. Boom, okay. I know y'all can't see anything for a second, sorry. Okay, and this should be good. Begin with the damn thing though. Come on. The God of War. This is gonna be for. This is gonna be for here, so we'll file from upload. We will do a. Which one was it? It was this one. We're gonna grab all three of these, and if I grab them all three, that's eat Brazil. Okay, come on. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I guess Portuguese is actually very similar to Spanish in that sense, because come would also be, or como or whatever would also be, or maybe I'm thinking wrong. Oh, that's come. Yeah, for eat. See, we're gonna select all three of these though, and it puts them in the order we want. So 1, 2, and then 3 would be over here. And then that gives us a chance to really put this stuff down. So cross post, schedule, same root language. So yeah, they're similar. Yeah. So we want to push to tomorrow. That was the 15th. Huh? Okay, 9 a.m. And schedule. I'm gonna put this one out for tomorrow as well, 9 a.m. And we got these two tagged. All of our tags are basically the same. Same with English and French. Yeah, for sure. And then we have, I'm just going to put "you are not ready," which is basically the only thing that Kratos says to Atreus in the first like 3 or 4 hours of the game is "you are not ready." He just keeps repeating it. It's like, bro, we get it, okay? Probably not ready. We have an ease of understanding Spanish. Yeah, that's good. Create a post. I'm gonna paste these again, and now we're gonna do the second one. And I'm gonna do these three, and we'll cross post. We'll publish to on Friday, 9 a.m. Schedule. We're gonna do Friday on the 16th at 9 a.m. And then what kind of quote should we do here? These quotes get a little like sometimes, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I mean, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to inspire me with your God of War photo? It's like, not really trying to inspire you, but whatever, you know what I mean? I'm curious. We'll do a search for quotes on facing fear. How about that? Inspiring quotes to help you face your fears. Let's just grab one. Fear is the path to the dark side. Okay, we're not doing that one. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. We'll do that one. Yeah, we'll do that one. We'll do that one. Okay. Creator Studio. Any mistake is because of the broker. Okay. But he who conquers that fear. Got it. Got it. Plus Mandela. These are all in the right order, so I'm going to schedule that out. Create another post. I'm cross-posting this. So basically right now I'm populating both Facebook and Instagram at the same time. With Instagram being the primary thing. And then the only other thing I'll have to do is like tomorrow or whatever is I'll create some, using Adobe Spark, I'll create some, yeah, I forgot to grab that thing. Yeah, I deleted it. Using Adobe Spark, I'll create some, what do you call them? Some stories to post up. So add content. I like this one a lot. I'm a fan of this one. This shot. 1 minute, no worries. That's all we got left on it. Okay. We should be good. We should be good. I should be able to get both of these done at that time. Just wow on the scenery. There we go. There we go. It doesn't need to be anything crazy on that one. And then we are going to push that to the 17th, I think is what it was, right? 9 a.m. Schedule, 17th, 9 a.m. And we're good. Schedule. How much time do we got? 8 seconds. Okay, we're good. We'll go ahead and bring this thing up. Looks like on this one we've got Feckin' Sexy is going to be the one that got it done with all 6. So I'm going to go ahead and start the battle. And then I'm going to do add points to Feckin' Sexy. 1,000. Very nice. GG. Oh, powering through. Powering through. He's still doing some major kills here. We got 28 allies though in 4 enemies. Like, this is easy. We fucked it up. Fucked it up, chat. Nice work. Y'all pulled through on this one. Like, for reals. Alright, open the captain's chest. What'd we get? Hey, I got 6 Centurions, huh? Grant the rewards. Feckin' Sexy got the 200 on that one. GG. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to start another one, though. We do have one more for the thing, but we're going to have to call it soon. So that's going to probably be the last... That'll be the last Stream Raiders we do tonight. We do this every stream, though, so if you're in here and you're trying to hang out, we're going to try to get through the Cyberfall. We have 5 days, so... Probably not. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have one more in the Cyberfall, so we'll at least get to tier 9 on that thing, but I don't think we're going to be able to actually finish it. So, but yeah, we stream on Wednesdays and Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Search Vegeta on Google. Why is it doing that, man? That's annoying. Vegeta on Google, huh? Or Vegeta? No. Yeah, that's why I switched off of this. I was like, I'm a little hesitant to just do random Google searches. I'll pass. Okay, we'll pass. We'll pass. Maybe if, why are you doing that to me? No search, please. Yeah, I won't search. I'm not doing it. Why? Maybe we can get maybe if Redemption wants to take a look at it for me to make sure it's clean. It's clean. Make sure it's clean. I'm gonna do this last one on here, and then that will be the end of it. So we're gonna go. I want these 3 to be first, and then the last one is just kind of like an added bonus. So we're just gonna grab them like that, and then it's boom, boom, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good. And then, nope, not clean. Okay, that's why I switched away from the thing. I was like, I'm gonna go to this first, because I don't want to see anything rough. And then schedule, we're going to go to 18th. And there we go. All right, so the last thing here is, what do we got? What do we got? It's not crazy. Okay. Just not clean. Okay. Just not stream material. Probably, like, I'm not a monster. I'm learning how to sell my ship. Okay, I don't know about that one. Don't let the fear of striking out hold you back. Where we go? Sounds like a good one. We'll paste that one in there. All right, I think that's good. I think we're good. So we'll schedule these. This has got all of our stuff out for the week. Schedule up through the 18th, which will wrap it up. I got a little bit behind, so it's good to get caught up on this thing a little bit. And then from there, I mean, oh my gosh, why does it keep doing this? This is being dumb. This is just being dumb at this point. All right, blocked. All right. So, like I said, we do stream every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're playing Assassin's Creed right now. We took a break on it tonight. We're usually playing Assassin's Creed. We're going to be starting Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on Sunday at 6 p.m. EST. And that's going to carry us through probably for the next month or two, I'd say at least. Tonight we did our review. At the end of the Brotherhood thing, we also come together and we do a review as a community. But yeah, so Sunday we're going to kick off Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, starting it fresh. I was taking a little bit of a break tonight to kind of get my mind fresh from Assassin's Creed before I jump right back into it again. and then so it's kind of good to get a couple of things done. So I appreciate y'all coming through and vibing out with me a lot. Let's see who's online. Let's see who's online. Oh, there's some science and tech people that are on. I don't really see a lot of folks on though that would be comfortable just raiding. Let's see. He like doing a. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, what's he doing? What's he doing? Yeah, I don't see anybody that I know on, so I'm not gonna. I guess we won't raid. I guess we won't raid tonight. So I appreciate y'all coming through and hanging out with me. Juicebox Hero. I saw Juicebox Hero. Y'all want to raid Juicebox Hero? You want to go watch out? You want to go watch out? Watch some of the stuff that
they were matching both ranking and
Sure.
white.
Sure, let's do that one. Let's do that one.
What's
We'll do raid. There you go. Not sure exactly what she's up to, but hanging out, so it's fine. Good night, all. I appreciate y'all coming through and hanging out with me. We will be live again on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully you'll be in here. Hopefully you'll be hanging out with us. And if you like that and you appreciate it, you know, it'll be fun. We're going to be doing Assassin's Creed that night, so hope you enjoy it all. Otherwise, y'all have a great evening. And, yeah, have a good weekend, too, because next time I see you, it's going to be Sunday. We're going to be into the weekend, so peace, y'all.